We are live over here in Morris, Manitoba for Western Canada's strongest man and woman.
Western Canada's strongest Masters man and
Right,
woman. Yes.
Masters.
Important to note, this is the Masters division. This is the 40-plus division for strongman and strong woman.
Yep.
So we've got some of the top folks out of Western Canada here. Pretty impressive list. Been messaging and talking with a bunch of these guys these last couple of days, and man, we've got a stacked roster here
Absolutely.
today.
Huge. Lots from Saskatchewan, actually.
A lot of guys from Saskatchewan. We got a few big Alberta guys.
Yep.
Can't sell the Manitoba guys short either. We've got some great competitors out of Manitoba as well.
Oh, by the way, my name is Emma Grimolson, also in the strongman world known as Gordon Jocelyn's daughter.
Personally, I prefer to think of it as Gord is just Emma's dad.
You're right, Emma's dad. That's okay. And then got my co-host here. You want to introduce yourself?
My name is Ryan Fraze, owner of the Forge Gym in Winkler. Semi-competitive strongman, I guess.
Amateur?
Amateur, yeah.
I also am an amateur, but this is only my second year, I guess. But we'll get there. I just want to beat Ariel. It won't happen, but I like to have my hopes. So for they're just doing the athlete intros right now while we're getting this all sorted out here.
We'll see the video on here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Got a nice little treat today. Oh, look at that. Wow. That is such a nice cover. Woo.
All right, there is our live stream. We're just getting prepped now for the max log. We're starting off with a max log press. Looking to see some impressive numbers there. I believe we're starting with the women, correct?
I believe so, yeah. So let's share a little bit of fun facts about the women in our group. So we only have I shouldn't say we only. We have 6 competitors currently. So all of them, I believe, from Manitoba. And actually one of them, Trina Head, I believe that's how I pronounce her name.
Yep.
I noticed on her profile that she doesn't have any strongman on there. I don't think she's competed before.
Trina has competed before. She competed at the novice show in Selkirk
right.
just a few months ago.
Right.
And I believe she was at Battle at the Border as well in Tolstoy.
I think you're right, yes.
But this is her first year competing. She just got into the sport. And yeah, she's just trying to make some waves. She's trying to do some big stuff. I don't know a lot of her numbers offhand, but
I could be mistaken, but I think she won the novice show, didn't she? Potentially. We gotta fact check that.
Well, yeah, we'll have to. What is it, Grok? We'll have to get him to fact check it.
Yeah. Yep. We also have Jose, who is coming back. So she competed last year. I believe she also runs arm wrestling.
Yeah. So Jose actually has a wild pedigree in strength sports. So to help explain that further, Jose competed at World's Strongest Woman in 2001, 2002, 2003, and 2005 with a top placing of 5th place.
Wow.
So at one point she was the 5th strongest woman in the world. I was talking with her a little bit before the show here. She is also an 11-time medalist in arm wrestling at the world stage. She has won a world championship in Poland, I believe.
Wow.
She also competes in Highland Games, and she's got, I think she's got around 10 second-place finishes at Highland Games Worlds.
That's awesome. Oh, and we got Trina coming out here.
So Trina's opening up. Looks like we're starting at 120.
Yeah, so they did change this last minute. So
okay.
The weight, I don't remember exactly what I'll have to go back and double check quickly. But the weights for
nice
this
and easy
was
work for Trina
less.
there.
Very nice. So yeah, we're doing 10-pound jumps on this max log, and then athletes can opt out if they don't want to start at that weight or whatever.
Sorry, I pulled up the men by accident.
Oh, that's
It'll
okay.
Switch over.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Oh yeah, there it is. 100 pounds to start. So we got Michelle up here next. Michelle's coming back from a shoulder injury, so we're eager to see how she's doing.
She actually had surgery on that not too long ago, as
And
well.
honestly, that taped up side looked like the strong side on that.
Wow.
But that was easy work of that 100 pounds. She might have even started a little light. This might have been a bit of a cautious call from Michelle. Up here we got Jose Morneau. This is who we were just talking about. Former 5th place world's strongest woman.
Wow. That nice little jump.
Yeah, she got a little bit of a push jerk going on there. Anytime I've seen Jose compete over the years, she's always a really technical lifter. She's got really great mentality and just kind of a great mindset behind everything. So yeah, she really tries to make easy work of stuff rather than just going for like this hard push press or a strict press. She tries to get a bit of a dip in there. She tries to make it as much use out of technique as she can.
So we got Muriel Hart here going out of Brick House. I've been watching a lot of her videos. She posts very frequently on Instagram. It's really wow. She watching her online, like when she does a double bi, I'm like, wow, I wish that I had biceps like that. Like she's upper body very, very strong.
Look through Muriel's Instagram and look at how many photos she has of legitimate pros that she just wildly out angles them on
100%.
the bicep pose.
Yep.
Every time she meets a new pro, there's always a photo on her Instagram of her showing off superior biceps.
Yep.
So it looks like Muriel opened up at 110. She made easy work of that. Looks like we got Trina back here. Let's see what Trina can do with 110. A little bit of a wobble in the clean there, but she looks she's stabilizing it.
So we'll have to, after Trina, we should be good now. Yeah.
Oh, just not quite enough there on that first attempt. Ooh, she's close.
Again, for her first couple of months in strongman, she's still doing very, very well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Considering
killing it.
how fresh she is to the sport, it's legitimately a good effort there.
Yep. Come on, let's go. Do it again.
See a big push. Oh yeah, she's losing that tension in the upper back there. You can see when she goes to push, her elbows drop a little bit.
Yeah.
On if she could just clean that up just a little bit, I guarantee she'd be able to get this way.
And big leg drive too is needed for this.
100%.
Whether it's normal or
It's as simple as the log press seems. There is still a lot of technique to it.
Yep.
There's a lot of technical points to get down, and it is just tough to learn that.
Yep, 100%.
So we got Jose back up.
Looks like Jocelyn and Kelly are probably skipping weights, and that's why they haven't been going up yet.
I don't expect to see Jocelyn out till I'm guessing probably 140, maybe even 150.
Yeah, I just because it's 3 attempts, right? So
Yeah, you're getting 3 attempts at this. There's Devin Penner walking around in the background.
hi,
Right.
Devin. I really want to braid his beard. I had told him that. I said if Jocelyn, it was during OSG when Jocelyn and Gord were competing. I was like, if Jocelyn podiums, will you shave your beard? And he said no, but probably. All right, we got Michelle going back here.
All right, let's see some easy work of this from Michelle.
Her lockout too, she does have to talk to the referee about it, which she has. I know that she has, but her lockout she can't fully extend because of that shoulder. So they have some modifications in place, and that's what's great about strongman too, is that if your body structurally can't do a certain movement, then they're willing to kind of compromise with that.
Yeah, and honestly, they're not making a huge exception for her. Like,
No.
her elbows are a touch soft. Her shoulders are maybe just a touch soft. But it's honestly, she's at a point of being 99.5% there. Like,
Yeah.
there have been a lot more meaningful lifts that have been given down calls that don't look as good as what she's putting up.
Yeah, 100%.
So let's see what Muriel can get done here.
Wow.
Easy work.
Look at her
Wow.
Very nice. Muriel's so awesome because she definitely represents First Nations women, and you have a couple of First Nations women and men competing in this sport, but it's just, I love the pride that she has for her tribe. It's just awesome.
Muriel's also just a superb person to have
Yeah.
around the Manitoba scene. She's just such an absolute gem.
Yeah, she's the best. She's so nice. All right, here we go. Come on,
Okay,
Jose, let's go.
nice, easy, clean. There we go. Okay, let's see her press this. Oh, she's a little unsure about this.
Oh, that was she's got more. Come on, she's got more. Jose hasn't competed this year. She did, like we were kind of talking about this a little bit earlier. She competed last year in Tolstoy for kind of like a re-debut. So
she competed last year in Tolstoy, and I believe the last time she competed in Strongwoman before that would have been around 2016.
wow.
So she had a long break there while she's been pursuing more of her Highland games as well as arm wrestling, doing more of that stuff. She's been really busy with that. Yeah,
Because I believe she's the coordinator for Festival, eh?
I believe she's one of the coordinators. Yeah, she definitely plays a role there. Eager to see where Kelly Giddings comes out at. Oh, and
There we go.
here she is.
Kelly, we've been waiting for you.
So is she opening at 130 or is she opening at 120? It looks like they're doing a weight change, so I'm going to assume she's starting at 130 here.
Yeah, so in case we didn't mention it earlier, they did change the starting weight for the log. So the original start weight for the log was 100 versus, I don't remember what it was before, but then now they're doing 10-pound jumps rather than, I think it was 20-pound jumps before. I was checking the description and I couldn't see.
Oh,
anything.
she's right there.
Come on, Kelly, let's go. So Kelly last year competed, she competed in Open in Tolstoy. Come on, Kelly, you got this. She competed in Tolstoy last year in Open, actually beat me, which, not surprised. And then now she's been competing in Masters, right? And she competed in Tolstoy this year, and her and Michelle were neck and neck the entire time. It was awesome to watch.
Oh, it's so
It's
close.
right
It's
there.
right there.
Nope, she's calling it quits there.
Yeah, looks like Kelly's having a bit of an off day. That's normally a weight that should move no problem for her.
Oh, yeah, and based on her training that she's been posting too, like, you know, just an off day. It happens.
But and overhead events are typically good for Kelly there. She started her intro to strength sports was actually in CrossFit, if you can call that a strength sport. But she started in CrossFit back in 2019, and then she got into Olympic lifting from 2022 to 2024.
Yep.
And then just in the last couple of years, she transitioned over to Strongwoman.
Come on, Michelle.
Michelle's going for 130 here, it looks like.
She's a little bit too far out. I think her knees are a little bit too bent too, just based on kind of our view here. We have the same view as the viewers. Yeah, take a deep breath, Michelle.
She's getting her air. She's getting ready to go for this again. Need to see a big clean and then a hard drive into that log. Big leg drive and a big push, and she can get this.
Oh,
She's going to call it there, though.
I have a feeling it's that shoulder. I
Yeah.
know that shoulder's really bugging her.
Yeah, she's pretty fresh off of that shoulder surgery. It's only a few months ago, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty recent. We got Muriel Hart up again.
So Muriel, she missed last year just for some personal issues.
She had a lot going on last year.
Yeah, she was far away too.
Yeah, she was moving in the process of moving down from Thompson, way up north there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Muriel's originally from Thompson. She is from Nisitcha-Wayasik First Nations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's her First Nations reserve up north there. That's where she started her strength journey.
That's awesome.
Back in 2015, she earned the title of Nisitcha-Wayasik Cree Nation's strongest woman. Back
so
in 2015. Cool. So since then, she's been pushing her way through the strength sport. Muriel's she's always been decent with overhead, and
yeah, not there today.
That's kind of where she topped out today. But her real strong point is in grip. Muriel has an unreal grip.
Like, I watch her grips on her videos, and I'm just like, oh, I wish.
when we had Rumble in the Valley a couple of years ago as a just a pro-am, Muriel Hart did the Hercules hold there, and I want to say she won that Hercules hold with a margin of like 25 seconds.
That's awesome. Jocelyn Grimmelson up now. I expect to see big numbers. Wow.
Easy work.
See? Called it.
Jocelyn, I believe, is the current record holder in Manitoba for log press.
I think you're right. Oh, Anna is? Oh, Anna is. I think. What was Anna's? It was 220? We'll have to double check if Thrones in here. But Jocelyn, so for the viewers who don't know, pleasure of being my mother, well, my stepmother, but she's still my mother. So Jocelyn and Gord compete. Jocelyn went to OSG. The log there, I believe, was 170. And she also competed at the Arnold. So Jocelyn is currently 10th world's strongest woman in Masters. And then when she went to Arnold, she got 4th. So I'm kind of putting my money in there, but I'm not being biased.
Yeah,
Maybe I am.
Honestly, I think today for the women's, the favorite has to be Jocelyn.
100%.
She's been having such a great year leading up to this.
Oh, put in a
she
Trump
won. Jocelyn Grimmelson won the 2023 Masters Women's National title at Strongman Corp Canada's Nationals in Winnipeg that year. After that, like she just kept cruising, and like Emma said, she went on to OSG where she took 6th, and she was 4th place at the Arnold's Masters this last year, and that's not even that long ago. It's just a couple of months ago as well.
For OSGs or Arnold's?
For Arnold's.
Arnold's, yeah, that was in March, I want to say. Yeah,
so it's just a few months back, and she was 4th place at the Arnold's, and just narrowly missing out. She was only 1 point off of 3rd.
Oh,
like it was tight. She was just off the podium at the Arnold's there.
So, sorry, jumping back into this really quickly here. So we swapped the log out. I'm not sure if Jocelyn won that one. I believe she did, but we're throwing in the men's weight now unless the women are circulating in with the men who have opportunities.
Based off of what the scoreboard was showing, it looks like Jocelyn won it already. Okay. She was the only one successful at, I think it was 140. So her opener won her the event.
That's awesome. Good job.
So we got Virgil Thompson up next,
Let's
or
talk
up
about
now.
the men here.
So Virgil Thompson here, he is a lawyer out of Regina.
Wow.
He's just missing this overhead. He's going to take a second. He's going to get some air.
So, yeah, the men's log is starting at 215, and we're jumping, I believe, 10 pounds too. I could be wrong. They kind of changed it last minute, so we're still trying to figure that one out.
A lot of just straight muscle in that clean there. 215 was a little too much for him today.
Does Virgil train out of the same gym as Jeffers?
Virgil trains out of Metal in Regina, yeah. Jeffers trains out of there from time to time.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Just peeking at...
We got Travis Crucial-Nicki up now.
And Travis is also from Regina, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, he's definitely getting given a hard time from Brent Ham there. Brent's a strict judge. Any of the older folks on the strongman scene will know Brent Ham from back in the day when he really ran the Manitoba scene. That's our head judge there. You see him in the red shirt with his back to the camera there. Brent went to 105 Worlds back in the day, actually.
Wow.
Easy press.
Nice.
Really nice.
Is that Danny?
No, that was Colin Lowry.
Oh, okay. I don't know their faces to their names yet. Eventually I will. Yep, Colin also. Yeah, we have about 3 or 4
So here we
guys
got
out of...
Garrett Wurstchuck out of Brandon.
Good old Garrett.
So, fun fact with Garrett, he is typically a U80 competitor.
Actually, 105, and then he dropped to U80 this year, I believe.
So he did 105 last year
okay.
because he wasn't looking to go to nationals last year. The year before he was a U80, and in 2023 he was second place at Strongman Nationals in the U80 division.
In which he got an invite to OSG, but there was some unforeseen circumstances that prevented him from going. But it would have been really neat to see him out there too. So maybe this year, hopefully.
But talking with the guys, it sounds like Wurstchuck, he's coming in as the lightest competitor here today. On the men's side, that is.
Yeah.
Last Garrett told me he, I believe, weighed in at around 215.
Okay.
Let me check my messages here from him.
He was bulking up a little
see what
bit
he
there.
told me.
He did U80, then he bulked up a little bit.
Garrett scaled in at 215 yesterday.
Wow.
So doubt he's pushing 220 or over it, but he'll be in that 215 to 220 zone, which honestly is pretty big for him considering he's going to cut back down to a U80 probably for his next competition.
I told him to bring me a muffin today. I still haven't seen that muffin yet, but Garrett, you owe me a muffin. Fans are slowly starting to trickle in. Very slowly. Weather's uncertain at this point. Last year we had a full house. This year, again, rain's in the forecast, thankfully. Not for here, though.
Yeah, weather's not quite ideal for a competition today, but we're doing all right. Honestly, the breeze is nice. It's a bit of a nice change up from the typical, plus 35 and scorching sun. So to have a bit of a cool day, honestly, isn't that bad. So we're just getting our athletes sorted, getting the next guy up.
Travis going up here, if I heard correctly. Look at that mullet.
Okay, so we've gone up to 235. Travis Crucial-Nicki is making his second attempt here.
We don't have any Alberta guys here, do we?
We do have some Alberta guys. Ryan Vance is out of Alberta.
Oh, very nice. That was beautiful. Fast. Push, 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 push. All right, cool. Very nice work.
Yeah, very easy work of the 235. Looked really, really good there. All
right. What are we attempting here? 215?
235 now.
235,
Yep,
okay.
we're up to 235. Believe this is Lurie up again. Strong rack position. Ooh, just a little bit off balance there. He just about had it. Good drive, and he's got it. Very nice.
Very nice.
You know what else is nice?
What?
These logs that we got from Resolute Strength.
Right?
This
So
is
pretty.
this is my first time actually seeing the logs. I haven't made it down to Tyler's gym where he's got the Resolute logs, but man, Resolute makes some nice equipment.
I gotta check it out.
Up now we've got Trevor Jaworski.
Trevor is Masters HW heavyweight.
Yeah, he's a heavyweight Masters. Just a couple of years ago, 2023, I believe, he was third strongest man in Manitoba,
Sheesh.
placing just behind Tyler Sigurdsson and Dan Cadger in first and second, respectively. There,
So as an amateur, that's pretty impressive, actually.
it is. Trevor's he's a great athlete. Overhead, I don't believe is his favorite. He's just missing this overhead press here. It looks like it's just coming out in front of him, just a hair. If he can get that log pulled back, he can get this because he's definitely done well over 235 in the past.
Mm-hmm. It's really getting in the zone there. Sometimes you just got to do that. It's heavyweight.
Yeah, he's
Like-
just taking a second to get his mental game straight there. Okay, here we go. Nice, easy, clean, nice and smooth. And there it is. No problem at all. Just needed to dial in there for a second. Just needed to lock in, you know.
Faux show.
Sounds like we got Garrett Worstchuk up next.
Garrett. Garrett's just so funny. I love Garrett. Don't tell him I said that, though. Garrett is like one of the most dedicated guys, and I say one of because he comes from Brandon, Manitoba. He comes literally across the province to compete in these shows.
Yeah, he's out near the western edge of the province. And just a
Beauty.
nice, easy 235 there.
It's definitely the salmon hat. Faux show.
So Ryan Vance here. This is one of our guys out of Alberta here, and
He is huge.
yeah, getting to know this guy a little bit, going through his history, seeing some of the numbers and the comps that he's done in the past. Honestly, I think Ryan Vance is one of our favorites today for the win.
I think that's what they said on Strength Shop also. I think him, Trevor, and Scott.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah.
That was nearly a strict press. It went up so smooth and easy. He's looks like he's just getting warmed up. And you know I'm wondering if Ryan Vance called an early wait on the log just so that he could get a better break between his first and second attempts.
That makes sense, though.
With the rising bar format, with it just being, you know, we go up 10 pounds each jump, and whatever you called, you're up when that number comes.
Yep.
I think he may have called an early number just to get his final warm up done on the stage. Maybe knock out some of the nerves as well. Just kind of get used to the platform with an easy weight, and then give himself a decent break for his second attempt.
But that's also a smart thing to do because you don't want to end up like I think one of the women did it last one where they picked a higher number and then didn't get it, so now you zeroed. Versus if you get a lower one that you know for sure you'll hit, you at least get a point. Like
Absolutely.
some sort of point happening, right?
So here we got Denny, owner of Valkyrie Strength out of Regina. Denny's a strong guy. Oh, that was easy. That
Huge.
was buttery smooth.
I believe we got I'm trying to see who we got next year. Is that Trevor? No.
And we got Trevor
What is
Jaworski
Trevor?
back up next.
I wasn't sure if that was Trevor for a second there.
So we got 255 on the log here. On the Resolute Strength log. If you're looking for logs, talk to Resolute. Made here in
Word.
Canada. Absolutely tremendous quality. And just look at that log. It is gorgeous.
And durable. Trevor calling it quits there. Sometimes you just gotta do that, though. If you know you're gonna do better in other events, right?
You know, and Trevor's not a big overhead guy. Overhead is probably one of his weakest points, one of his lowest points. He's really a dynamic guy. Despite how big a guy Trevor is, he's really he turns into an absolute workhorse in the moving events.
What a unit.
We're going to see Trevor come up big later on in the Yoke into Farmers event. That's where Trevor's going to really shine.
I'm actually really excited for that. And the arm over arm. So fired up for that.
And Trevor's one of those guys, like, you throw him onto a yoke, it can be crazy heavy, and he'll just keep trucking along with it. So we got Crucial Nicky back up here now.
Oh, there we go.
He's getting amped up. He's taking a hit of the salts.
I have noise cancellation on, and I heard that through. He's fired up. Let's go.
So it's up. He's ready. He's going to go for this big leg drive here. Going to see those knees push out. He's getting his grip, and ooh.
A little more. That's a heavy log, though.
I think he took a little bit too long with it in the front rack position there.
I think you're right. Yeah, sometimes you're gonna do it backwards.
And you know that may just be the ground. The angle of the ground there may not be favorable.
Take off sunglasses. You know what? Okay, they were talking about this the other day on Strength Shop. Most of the guys that do logs, all of them wear sunglasses. Do you
Because
know
it
why?
makes you look cool.
Yes, totally. No, but it also, like, so when they were at OSG, Gord was saying that they were making fun of people for having the sunglasses on, but then when you actually look up and you're looking at the arena lights or just the normal light, it's like, okay, that's actually pretty bright, right?
Oh yeah,
Could
yeah.
really screw you up.
It's actually a common thing when you're looking at the pro scene. If you're looking at like the Giants Live Log Lift Championships, because they always do it at an arena indoors, almost all the guys who go up, even though it's an indoor evening arena show, they're all wearing sunglasses because they've all talked about, when you come up and your head is back looking up at the ceiling and you've got these big stage lights or arena lights just bearing down on you, you can just lose your bearings so quickly.
For sure.
Because you get blinded by them. So we got Lurie back up. He's making an attempt at 255. He's got a strong rack position there. He looks pretty solid. He's just missing that. Give him a second to just get his bearings, get some air.
So, actually, I'll wait till he's done.
He's going to get angry and he's going to get after it. Let's see a big leg drive here.
Look at this unit.
We want to see this guy get it. Come on, Colin.
Just gassed.
At that third attempt at a press, and it's just gets tough cleaning that log, trying to press it over and over. So we got Jeff Foster up next. He's opening up at 255. Jeff Foster, one of our Manitoba guys.
I've never seen him before.
Jeff Foster competed at the Training Grounds Novice Show last year.
Oh, okay.
And I believe that was his first show.
Wow.
It's a convincing 255.
Wow, he just did that like it was nothing.
Yeah, this is only Jeff Foster's second show ever. He did the novice show at Training Grounds Gym here in Manitoba last year.
So this is my father.
Gord Grimfelson, right?
Grimfelson, totally. Coming back from ACL surgery. He's pretty open about it.
Gord, the lightweight masters champion at SCC 2 years ago.
15th world's strongest man for masters lightweight. Look at that. See? Easy. Just because you're the smallest guy doesn't mean you can't push the big numbers. Ain't that right, Ryan? Yeah, giggle it. So, just really quickly, shout out to Carrie Poole, who is an honorary Manitoban who could not be here today, but she joins us in the live stream. So, hey, Carrie. And Carrie is third world's strongest woman currently in Masters 50 plus. Got Mr. Garrett going back out here, the Muffin Man.
Let's see 255, Garrett.
Come on, Garrett. Garrett's pushing out some big numbers in training, so, oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah, big selly there.
You know, I was chatting with Garrett a bit, and he was saying, honestly, one of his only goals, he just doesn't want to be last today. You know, even though he's coming in as the lightest competitor, you know, he's really just, he wants to try and show these guys that he is competitive, even though he is just a U80 guy.
He can hang with them, right?
Absolutely effortless from Ryan Vance there.
Very nice. But you know what? Even if you did come in last, you still beat everybody who didn't do it.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, even if you're last at a show, you still beat every single person who couldn't bother to show up.
Yep. Even if you're, like, going against yourself or there's only two people, whatever, you still beat everybody who didn't show up.
So Denny is up next here by the looks of things. See him walking around in the background there. He's getting his head right. He's getting amped up and ready for this.
That's a pretty nice beard he's got there. All right.
So we've got Denny Lebreche, one of the owners of Valkyrie Strength. He's a strength coach out of Regina. Absolutely easy. Unbelievably simple for him.
Did that like butter. Muffin Man. Hey, Muffin Man. We were talking about... Guys, Garrett did in fact bring me a muffin. I was calling you the Muffin Man on the stream. Oh my god, he brought me... Is it two for me? Did you give me two?
So let's see what Jeff Foster can get done here.
I love you. Thank you.
We're up to 275. 275 it's a respectable log. Like it's nobody's getting to a 275 log by accident. Let's see what you can get done here, Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
Jeff training out of his home gym here in Manitoba. He's out of Winnipeg.
Honestly, we love the home gym, guys.
Oh, he's close there.
There's quite a few guys that have a home gym. Garrett has his own gym, jacked. Gord, Tinder barbell, Tyndall barbell.
Okay, let's see what Jeff can get done here. Oh, I think he's giving it up. 275's not there today.
We got our event up. Yay!
But a great attempt there from Jeff.
All right. Big man Gord Grimm, Viking strength. His signature saying, yeah, baby.
Let's see what Gord can get done here. He recently hit a PR of 280 on the log. So 275 here should be pretty comfortable.
Let's go. He doesn't have any upper. Oh, well, he blew his bicep a few years ago, or tore his pec. That's what it was. Tore his pec a few years ago. Boom! Oh yeah, attaboy. See, there, did I not say he was gonna say that? Yeah, baby. If you're in the live stream and you like the content that you're seeing, give us a like, comment, hello, and subscribe to our channel for more events around Manitoba.
So we got Scott Witherspoon up here, opening at 275.
I was wondering when he was going to come.
Scott here he's relatively new to strength sports. He started, I believe he did his first powerlifting meet last year, and he actually has a national record in the bench press. Anything pressing is really in Scott's wheelhouse here. It's taking a second.
Come on, Scott.
Come on, Scott. We know you got this. Scott's pressed at least 300 pounds on a log over his head before.
Yeah, did he do the charity comp this year?
Yeah, he was at the Iron Age charity log lift earlier this year, and I believe he won best lift that day.
Yeah, I was going to say.
300 or thereabouts log press. It might have been a little north of 300. Just not quite finding that stabilization that he needs.
This is what I mean, though, when I was saying earlier, like, if you can get it, great, but get something earlier so that you still are on the board.
Yeah, the one of the old school rules of thumb to follow on that is open up with a comfortable triple.
Yep.
Set your opening weight at something that you know you can hit for 3 reps, just so that you've got points on the board. You can get out. You know, if you're not quite warmed up fully going onto the platform, if you're not quite in the right headspace yet, you can smoke out something that should be an easy triple for a quick single, get that last warm-up out of the way. From there, use that second attempt to really go for something.
Yep.
But yeah, talking about Scott there, he's got a national bench press record at 481 pounds.
Holy.
So he's just not feeling it today.
Yeah.
But let's see what Ryan Vance can get done here.
Let's go, Ryan.
Little slow on the clean there. It had a little bit of a hiccup to it, but he looks stable. Oh, he's real close on that.
Drop your legs. Drop it. Oh, okay.
No
he's
problem.
Like
there it is.
Really strong.
Ryan Vance has got some wild static numbers. Ryan Vance, two of his best lifts, he's got a 975-pound 18-inch axle deadlift.
Say that again?
975 pounds on an 18-inch axle deadlift. 25 pounds off of 1,000 there on an 18-inch axle pull.
If you can't hear right now, my jaw's on the ground.
He's
Wow.
He's also got a recorded 1,035-pound car deadlift.
Sheesh.
So Ryan Vance there is a static monster. Speaking of which, he's also the second place winner at the 2024 Static Monsters World Championship in the Masters division.
Wow. That's freaking wicked.
So we got Denny back up. Let's see what Denny can get done here. Denny, along with Vance, is one of the favorites today. Little bit of a wobble there, but he's got it on the first shot, no problem.
Something you have to do is you have to make sure that you're completely stable before they give you the rep. I've seen people where, well, Gord, for example, during OSGs, he wasn't quite stable yet. He almost had the lockout, but it wasn't quite there yet, so they didn't give him the rep.
Yeah, depending on how strict your judges are, judges can be looking for locked out elbows, shoulders in the right place, your head through. Some judges even get particular on, they want to see your ears ahead of your arms in the lockout position.
All right.
And then they want to see the feet together as well. We got Gordosaurus Rex up here.
PR, go, go, go.
Oh, that was...
Nope, that was dangerous. I think that was 5 pounds over his PR. Yoo!
Yeah, he attempted 285 there, but just didn't quite have it there.
It's gonna come, Dad. Don't worry. It'll be there. He really wants to go to OSG again and hit that Trump log. Ooh.
Oh, we're switching over to a record breaker here. So we have Ariel Griffith coming up for a 14-inch axle deadlift provincial record.
Who is also the co-owner of
The Forge Gym. The best gym in the Pembina Valley.
Absolute
The
facts.
strongest gym in the Pembina Valley.
I haven't been there yet, but I have to.
Every cool person who lives in the Pembina Valley who goes to a gym goes to the Forge.
It's absolutely factual. And usually the competitors who compete out of there, who go to that, or sorry, yeah, competitors who compete out of there, Podium, usually. Am I correct? I think I'm correct.
Is she opening at 475?
Wait, what's the record right now?
465. She's not even. I believe
She's
they
been warming
just
up for
said.
quite a bit, though.
I believe they just said she's opening at
Let me-
475.
Let me double check. Thrones. Is Ariel opening up at 475? Oh, we don't know. Okay. That would be wild. Now I know I'm never going to beat her in a deadlift, like, ever. Ariel's just, like, the best, like, the most awesome person ever. Because it's, like, there's always that cliche that if you're not in strength sports, you're, like, if you're the bigger ones, you're, like, really mean and stuff. But, like, everybody here, including Ariel, is just awesome.
She giggles her way through events.
Literally, it is so funny. Oh, ask Devin Penner.
Like when
Just
other
example.
people are trying to like get mad and like get their adrenaline pumping, and they're trying to like get into this like dark space, Ariel's just up there giggling away.
What did she do last year? Was it Tolstoy or Vita?
470 pounds. That she has on the bar right now.
470?
Yeah, on the bar.
Holy
Okay, so she's opening with the provincial record. She's just going to go straight for it at 475 pounds, chip it by 5 pounds. She's got those figure eights on. She's not going to have to worry about grip.
Look at this chick. Come on, do it. Come on, let's go. Oh my! She did it.
Yeah, that's a
That was
first
like
that's
butter.
a first attempt level effort right there.
100% agree.
So fresh provincial record with, yeah, just
I think they're trying to figure out if they can add more weight on it.
okay. She's gonna go for a nice smooth
Did
500.
she say 500?
She's going for 500.
That's gross.
Ariel missed a 500-pound standard height deadlift last year at Deadlift for Dreams, and it was so close.
Yeah.
Like she got 500 pounds over her knees, lost her tension, dropped it back to her like mid shin, and pulled it back up to her knees again.
Damn.
Like
That's crazy.
She just missed that 500 last year at a standard height. I know she picked a deadlift record for today specifically. Well, she's talking with her coach Devin there. He's giving her some pointers quickly. She picked deadlift specifically because she knew it's a safe record for her to be able to break.
For sure. Has Ariel been to OSG?
Ariel has not been to OSG. She competed for the first time back in 2018. Ooh, it's moving. It looks like her right side strap is slipping.
Yeah. She's got time. She might need a break.
Wasn't a very long break from the 470 to this.
I feel like it was. If it was a little bit less of a jump, like just to kind of keep gradually getting up there, right? I don't know.
Yeah, to some extent there would be that. She just pulled 470. I would like to see her take at least a couple minutes break here, not just
Yeah.
the time frame to change the plates, but she's going for it.
She still broke her record.
All right, yeah, she broke the record, and she's coming out she had dental surgery 2 weeks ago.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
What'd she get done?
She had 3 of her wisdom teeth removed.
That's brutal. That
so
sucks.
she hasn't exactly been training much leading up to this since her jaw was causing her so many issues in the weeks leading up to the surgery, that is. And then after the surgery, she had to take at least, she took about a full week off just to recover from that.
Yeah. How proud are you of her?
I'd be more proud if it was 500 pounds.
You heard it here, folks. What was the top weight the men hit? 295? I think it was
Gord went for
285.
285. So I think the top successful lift was 275.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Some of the guys might have had a 285 there.
Because he was the last one to lift, right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so 285 was the max. So yeah, I think you're right. 275. I hope that helps. Yeah, I agree, Carrie. Carrie says she definitely needed 5 minutes. She totally would have gotten it. Agreed.
Yeah, I really think had she just taken a bit of a break, Ariel's not great at calling that for herself. She will readily just jump into another lift immediately. So I think had Devin stuck around there a little bit longer and told her to take her time, I think she would have done it then. But otherwise, she's always just so ready to jump into the next thing.
Yeah. She's great, though. But yeah, like last year, she was giggling. We were talking about that a little bit. Was that Vita? She was doing deadlifts. And Devin was roughing her, I think, and all of
We're going to cut the sponsors for a minute while they finish setting up.
Oh, great. Okay, I'll finish the story after. We're going to go to our sponsors now. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break, I believe. And we're going to do Yokes, I believe, next. Yoke to Farmers?
It's a deadlift ladder.
Deadlift ladder. Just kidding. I'm more excited for this. Anyways, we'll be right back. That was fun. I'm like Gord on the pod. Do you listen to the podcast?
Yep.
I'm like Gord. You're Andrew. I'm Gord. I just talk about random stuff and you're like on the ball. I was gonna do research before I came, and then I just didn't get a chance to.
I'd messaged Tyler the other day saying like, hey, can you get me access to like athlete information, like if they sent in any forms, or if you could like reach out to all the athletes and tell them to message me some info.
Yeah.
And he said he would, and then he didn't.
Busy guy.
So yesterday I had a bit of a slow day at work. So I went through the whole list, messaged everybody I could.
Go to the bathroom. If they start before I'm back, all you got to do is click main cam slow. Wait up. No. Yeah, main cam slow. Yeah, that's right.
Are they still hearing us right now?
Yeah, YouTube was saying that.
No, like, are they, like, while we're braked, are they hearing us? All right. We are back after a short intermission there.
Those just joining, this is Western Canada's strongest masters. So that is the 40-plus division in strongman, strongwoman.
Yep. Sponsored by many sponsors, including Feel Good Wellness, Hooters, Iron Age, Supplement King, and Morris Wellness Center. I believe there's more, and I just missed it. Oh, Rumble in the Valley, full show.
Rumble in the Valley, so this is part of a larger event. Rumble in the Valley has an ag show going on right now as well in the arena, and then they have a truck pull that goes on throughout the weekend.
Yep.
They've got some of the craziest trucks and tractors you'll ever see in your life.
Yeah, there's like a whole
cranking
monster truck in front of us carrying kids, or like, yeah, it's literally a monster.
Yeah, they've got monster truck rides going right now. You can cruise around Morris in a monster truck, which just sounds like the dream.
True. There's the man himself, Tyler Sigurdsson, who is the what's the word I'm looking for? The face of StrongManitoba right now, including Gian, but Gian is not in frame currently. Got the Fire Ants going. We got BFD, which is Big Freaking Dan. Got to keep it PG for YouTube. Got Martin. Who else? I don't know. I don't recognize the other people. Is that Chris Weeb?
Yeah, we got Chris Weeb out there.
Oh, what a guy. Chris and his wife compete. Their son Malachi did as well, but he was in school this year, so that he couldn't be competing.
Wow, imagine that, letting school get in the way of
I
your
know,
competing.
right? Like, come on, this is supposed to be a family event here.
Like, do you even need a grade 12? Like,
Yeah, what? I did for my new job that I got, actually. They're like, give me your diploma. And I actually took a picture, and I was like, wow, you guys are lucky I still have this.
oh yeah, I don't even know where my grade 12 diploma is.
I'm like, good thing I didn't put this, good thing I didn't take this out of the fire safe box.
It's the benefit of being self-employed, you know, just you never need to prove any qualifications for anything.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? Just your taxes.
So we've got a deadlift ladder going here.
Is that
Looks like
Kelly?
Kelly Giddings is up first. She took a bit of an unfortunate zero in that first event. Just wasn't feeling it on the log and just couldn't quite get her opener there. So Kelly's going to start us off with the women's deadlift here. First bar, looks like it's a simple 185.
Yeah, I think so. All right,
Nice
first
and
one's
easy.
done.
Absolutely. Okay, she's making an attempt on that second bar there.
Is that 275?
Looks like 315.
Oh, okay. I think you're right. Hold on, we'll see at the top of our list here. Oh, 325. Okay, so we got 295, 325, 355, and 375.
I know Kelly isn't a big fan of deadlifts. I know that's something she's struggled with in the past.
I actually think that I think Jocelyn or Michelle are going to sweep that one.
Yeah, the top end of 375 is definitely
good try,
within the
Kelly.
range of Michelle and Jocelyn.
Well, Michelle holds the record right now at Iron Image for her deadlift 430, I think. Could be
Oh,
wrong.
yeah, so
It's not on the wall.
375 shouldn't be an issue there.
No. Good try, Kelly. I haven't seen really Kelly been playing around with deadlifts much. I see her more playing around with overhead stuff.
She definitely prefers her overhead to deadlifts. Deadlifts. It's something that she does just struggle with it a little bit. And you know, every athlete's got a weak point that they got to work on. Deadlifts may be Kelly's.
Hi, Jordan. Thanks for joining.
Here we got Trina Head.
Let's go, Trina.
Ooh.
Again, guys, Trina, this is her first,
This is her
Big comp.
Yeah, this is her first big comp. She did a novice show earlier this year. And don't let the plates fool you there like it did us to start. That is a 295 opener. Those are 100-pounders on there. It's not 45s.
I don't think I've ever seen 100-pound plates before.
So she's opening up with 295 here.
What would you do, straps or figure eights? Personally, I do figure eights.
For a deadlift ladder, I would lean towards figure 6 straps because you can get in and out of them faster.
Figure 6. Is that what that's what everyone's using right now?
Yeah, figure 6 is just your standard strap because it looks like a 6.
I am not fancy like you. All right, so Jose.
The type of straps that I would use though would definitely depend on what the weights look like. If I can get through a few of them without needing straps, and that's exactly what Jose is going for here. Jose's got a wicked grip on her, but apparently just not quite enough of a grip to get that 295 today.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors that come into it. Weather, how many people used it before you, how much chalk do you have on your hands? There's a lot that plays into it.
How much chalk is built up on the bar?
Yeah.
It's something I got to do at my gym every so often is go around and de-season some of the bars just because there's so much chalk built up on them. She might have had her belt on a little bit loose there. Tighten it up a notch.
She just ditched the figure 6s. I feel like the way her arms are a little bit too far out.
There it is.
There you go. All right. Come on, give it a shot.
Yeah, it's... events like a deadlift, it's something that Jose doesn't need to do it a ton anymore. This is stuff that she did back in the day when she was competing at Worlds. When she was actively competing in Strongwoman, this was in her wheelhouse. This was something that she could have smoked back in the day. But it's been 20 years this year since she was last at Worlds.
Yep. Oh, Michelle's... Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Michelle's got a ridiculous grip, too. So... Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Michelle's just going to come in and just decimate this.
Look at this.
Yeah, 295, like it's nothing. Easy work. Jumping to 325.
Are we doing
yeah,
split
no
taps on
problem at all. She's getting confirmation that she was ready to pull. 355, no problem at all.
Yeah, I feel like this one.
She's jumping straight to that 375. She's still got no straps.
Go. Yeah, baby. Oh. Yeah, see, deadlift queen right there. Her and Jocelyn are going to be neck and neck for this one.
Good chance that that's an event win right there. The only mistake she had there was that she took just a second to get confirmation from the ref.
Yeah.
So if Jocelyn capitalizes on that and just goes from one bar to the next and makes sure she gets those down commands, she could clip Michelle there.
Yep.
Here we got Muriel.
That was a little bit confusing. I wasn't sure if the ref had said, wait for my command or what had happened there, but...
Too bad.
Oh, I missed it. Did she get it?
She attempted the 295, wasn't there today.
Oh.
Muriel's been struggling with her deadlifts for a little while. They just haven't been quite where she needs them. And today 295 just proved to be too much. It's when her deadlifts are in shape, that's definitely a weight that she can do without the straps. She doesn't need them. She's got a wicked grip. But let's see what Jocelyn Grimmelson can get done here.
Grimmelson.
First
Nice.
one, fast,
so...
easy. 325 here.
Boom.
Again, easy. She gets that down command.
Capitalize it. Let's go.
She's not waiting on anything here. Nice and quick. Now 375. Can she get it?
Let's
there
go.
It
I
is.
think that was an event win. I'm betting that was an event win. Let's go.
That is most likely an event win.
Let's wait for the thing to come on here.
like we said, there was that slight hesitation that Michelle had.
18.21. Wow.
Yeah, Michelle had just a little bit of hesitation from bar to bar, making sure that the ref was good with her moving on to the next one. And Jocelyn did not have that hesitation. She just blasted through from one to the next to the next.
If you're part of my generation, we call that sending it.
So that's an event win for Jocelyn Grimmelfson with Michelle in second there.
Probably Kelly in third then, right? Yeah, Kelly would be third.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, Kelly's in third there.
Oh, no, sorry. Kelly got fourth on that one, and then Jose got third on that one. No, I can't read this.
Because they put in minutes when it needs to be seconds.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna adjust the score here in a minute.
Yeah, they had Jose entered in minutes, so they had her in as 1.0 or something, but it was actually, it should have been entered in as 62 seconds there. So yeah, Kelly did get third there. She pulled that first bar in 13 seconds. Because Jose was having some issues with her belt and her straps there, she was just over a minute to pull that bar.
Right.
But impressive performance from Jocelyn there.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
gonna be switching over to the men's here. So they're gonna change out the bars, get everything loaded up for them. Looks like we're gonna have Virgil Thompson up first, Regina's strongest lawyer. Possibly Saskatchewan's strongest lawyer.
That's a fact, Jack.
Arguably Western Canada's strongest lawyer.
Yeah. Stands are slowly trickling in.
Yeah, it looks like the weather's getting a little bit nicer. That sun's starting to poke out a little bit more.
Thank you.
Wind's dying down a little bit, so we're getting a few more folks out here. Got Deloli out there getting plates ready.
Got Martin. We love Martin. Martin's just so nice. Martin's dedication to strongman is unmatched.
And we got just this whole team of volunteers out there.
The fire
every one of these guys out in a red shirt. They're all volunteers. They're all just here helping out. Cannot undervalue volunteers. Then there's Ariel helping out with, hauling plates
got
around.
two plates in her hand?
She just went for a provincial record, and she's just back out there
I love
helping
her.
out with everything going on. I'm guessing she's got a bumper plate there. But yeah, she was helping out with the first event, also warming up during the max log there. And then when they were finished with the max log, she went for a provincial record, and now she's just back out there volunteering, helping out, making sure that everything's running smooth.
That's what the sport's about.
If you're a competitor, next time you're at a show, make sure you go and thank all the volunteers.
100%.
You only have to do things once. They have to reset it and fix it every single time somebody does it.
Yep.
Having volunteered at a few shows, it is honestly more work to volunteer at a show to be a loader than it is to be a competitor.
It's so much exercise. It's almost worse than competing because you're just doing the same weights over and over again. And when you compete, if there's 5 events, you got 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, exactly. When you're competing, you've got 5 minutes. Depending on the event lengths, you could be going up to say 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes of work in a day. But those loaders are doing everything over and over and over in between every single attempt.
Just interacting with the fan base here. If you are just tuning in, we're only in the second event, but we are in the men's side. just about to start here. But if you're freshly tuning in, tell us where you're from. We want to know where you're watching from. Give us a like and a subscribe as well if you want to see more fun live streams. Especially this live stream would not be possible without the man himself, Thrones, who spends countless hours and hours developing and making this live stream better and better and better every single time.
They were just seeing our all of our volunteers and our promoter, just getting all the weights sorted out, making sure that they've got the right weights loaded everywhere. At these weights, hate to see a misload, so they're just really making sure that everything's being done right. They're going to be opening with 585 pounds. That is just a heavy deadlift. The opener, I'm honestly curious how many guys are going to get this opener. I think we're going to see.
I think we're going to get 2 at least.
I think we're going to see a number of zeros on this event.
Yep.
585. That is a tough deadlift.
I'm pretty sure. I wonder if they did that at OSG. That was like the smaller weight. I gotta check. Carrie, correct me if I'm wrong. What was the opening for men's side at OSG? If you beat me to it. I'm just betting Garrett's gonna get a bleeding nose. We're just trying to figure out the weights here.
With a lot of events like this, they kind of math out where everything needs to be beforehand. So I'm wondering if maybe those 100-pounder plates got put in the wrong spot and got loaded up, and it's just kind of throwing off the rhythm of where everything needs to be. It looks like some of those bars are getting collars thrown on, so those bars are good and ready to go.
We're gonna chuck up our sponsor screen here for a few minutes while we sort this out. So we were just listening to Gian here, who's our other promoter, and kind of what you were saying was because there's the 100-pound plates, it kind of messed up the math a little bit. So they're gonna take some time to sort that out, and then yeah, we'll be right back.
And we are back.
We're back,
with the
baby.
Men's deadlift. So we got Virgil Thompson up first. Got them knee sleeves over his shins just to help that bar slide up a little bit easier. Opening weight of 585 pounds.
So we were just discussing here, and the opening deadlift weight for OSG was 595. So 10 pounds less. This is going to be exciting. It's also a big show, so makes sense.
He's really trying to get himself set.
Oh,
There it
that was
is. Good. Can he lock it out? Down from the judge. Fantastic lift.
All right.
Now to jump from such a heavy opener straight into a 625, that's just going to be tough.
Yeah. It's a pretty aggressive jump.
Virgil's trying to get air in. Got to get that air. Got to get your head right. And he's going for it, just not there today.
I think
That 585 opener on that, it's good. Like, you know, it's.
I guess you can speak because you're like, as someone who participates in the men's loops, like for me, it makes sense what the women did. So I don't pay attention as much on the men's side as I should.
So we're going to see what Scott can get done here. Scott Witherspoon from Winnipeg, Manitoba. See if maybe he's got 585 there.
Holy.
Oh, he does. He very much has 585 there.
Did he have a powerlifting background?
He started competing in powerlifting last year. Last year was his first powerlifting meet.
He's jacked. Holy.
Down
Place
command
now.
from head ref Brent Ham.
Oh,
and
he's calling
it. He's not even going to try the 655. He's happy with his 625, and he's going to take it. So up next, we got Travis Crucial-Nicki. So let's see what Travis can get done here today. Travis has been competing for a long time. This is his 20th year competing in Strongman.
Wow.
He's got multiple showings at Western Canada's Strongest Man. This is his first year at Western Canada's Strongest Master. He's training out of Metal Gym in Regina.
Did he compete at Westerns last year, Ben?
I don't know if he was at Westerns last year. I don't think he was.
I'd like to find out.
He was the 2017 Canadian Nationals heavyweight second place.
Oh, that's
He was
awesome.
runner-up at Nationals in the heavyweight division back in 2017. He's getting strapped up. Let's see what he can do. Fast pull there. He went from getting those straps tight to pulling real quick. .625 moving. He's going to hitch it out. He gets the down command. He's moving on. Can he get 655 here?
Get those smelling salts in. He needs a second to get it.
He's going to take a second. He needs that air.
20 seconds remaining. Is it 635?
He's going. Let's see what he can do.
Oh.
It's moving. Oh. Is he going to try again?
I think he's just going to try again.
He looks like he's getting ready
This
to
is
try
important.
again.
This is for points.
That third bar, 3 out of 4 bars, I'm sure is going to be a good few points here. And he wants to try and make up everything he's got in this event.
Shake it out. Let's go.
Oh, just not there today.
You know what? As long as we have no injuries, I'm happy.
So Trevor Jaworski up next. Trains out of his home in Winnipeg, Manitoba. See what he can get done here. Getting those straps set. I believe 585 is a good pull for Trevor.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know offhand if this is a PR for him, but I believe it's in that territory. It's moving, it's moving. He's got it up over his knees, and he's got the down command.
Very nicely done, Trevor. Very nicely done.
He's going for the next one. He's got a minute, just under a minute left on the time there. See if he can get this 635 pull. Definitely he's gonna take his time. He's gonna get some air back in. Wants to make sure that his body is absolutely right for this pull. This is gonna be a tough pull for him.
It appears that we are counting up. I'll take it.
Okay, Trevor, let's see a big pull, big pull.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, that looked like
Broke
it hurt.
the ground, but
I think he hurt his hip. He was favoriting that left hip of his, as it sounded like it, or it looked like it had a pop in it. So hopefully Trevor's okay.
looked like he walked off pretty well. I'm guessing it was just a little bit tight, a little, maybe just a tad strained on that one. He's got some time. He's going to recover for the next event.
Yeah, he's limping a little bit, but just kind of he's just walking around.
We got Lurie up next, strapping in for that 595. Let's see how this moves for him.
Wow. Very nice.
Smooth and steady. He's going to take that and he's going to walk away with it.
Yeah, if you can just get points, dude, that's at this point that's just what you need.
Yeah, a fast first pull is honestly just good points at this time. At this point in the game, like right now, it looks like our fastest pull is getting that first bar in 19 seconds.
Yep, and that puts him at third.
So we're going to see if we can get some guys out here with fast straps that they can just get onto that bar quickly. Ooh, he stalled out there for a second and actually kept moving.
Oh, he was almost lights out there. Maybe, or he looks like he's favoriting something too. It was either lights out or injury. I'm just kind of watching him walk
He
off
stalled
here.
out there just about 3 inches off the ground and then kept it moving until just under his knees there. It was a good effort from Jeff Foster. So let's see what Garrett can get done here. Garrett's goal, honestly, he just needs a fast single. He needs that bar.
Come on,
He's already
Starburst.
strapped in. He's moving.
Garrett's
Nice.
very
He got
good
that
at
down
deadlifts.
command. Garrett is a good deadlifter. And just getting that first bar that quickly already scored him some good points. He's already finishing
At least
right
third.
near the top half there. And he's got 635 there. No problem.
He's gonna take a breath here. Hopefully he doesn't have a little sprayer going there.
He's going to just take a minute. He's going to just let that body settle for a second.
There we go. Hype him
Wants
up.
the crowd to make some noise. If you're at home watching, make some noise. Make them hear it. Come on.
Jordan says, probably just nerves. Scott is strong as hell. Biggest enemy is that big brain. Yeah, he's not. You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty common that athletes can kind of psych themselves out.
Good try, Garrett.
Yeah, third bar just isn't there today for Garrett, but he pulled a fast first bar, and he may have even had a fast second bar there. We're going to see those times come up in just a second here. We're going to see where he finished off there.
Jordan says made up for it with a deadlift PR. Hey, good job.
Yeah, Garrett pulled the fastest 2 bars so far.
Is he in first?
Garrett is currently in first in this event. So he just made up some fantastic points on this.
That's a lot of points.
So we got El Gordo Grande here.
Nice.
Nice and smooth.
Come on, Dad. I love. You know what? I'm so happy that he did that because now he doesn't need one for OSG next year. If he goes. Come on, Dad. Let's
Second bar here.
Come on, Dad.
Ooh, second bar might not be going.
I mentioned ACL, but he also like pulled out his hammy.
Yep.
So I am slightly concerned on this one that he's gonna. Yeah, he's in pain. His knee is not good.
Gord has mentioned in the past as well that standard height deadlifts in a conventional stance are just not really his game.
Yep.
He's a sumo puller who came over from powerlifting. He's great with sumo. I believe he's got around a 655 deadlift in powerlifting with a sumo stance, so I don't know if that really counts. But as soon as you get that bar off of standard height, you put Gord on an elevated lift of any kind, and it just skyrockets for him. Like it just a touch of elevation, and it just works so much better for him. Ryan Vance here, I expect to see him finish this full line.
Yeah, I was going to say him and I thought Scott was actually going to finish it too, but
Ryan Vance is a monster deadlifter.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, he's
pulled 595 like most people pull 135.
Look at that guy.
Nice and easy.
I
bar.
felt that in the ground. I felt him slam that in the ground.
So he's hitting the third bar here. This puts him
first
into first.
place.
That is first place. Only Denny Lebreche can challenge him for this. We'll see if he can get bar number 4 at 675 pounds. And it's moving. It's moving. You got the command. It's good.
Wow.
Fantastic performance from Ryan Vance there.
Not surprised.
First
what a
guy to get through all 4 bars.
Unreal.
Like, that just goes to show you how tough this event is with only one person so far finishing 4 bars.
Look at that. He did that in
He's
43
actually
seconds.
he's the first person to get 3 bars.
Yeah. 43 seconds, 4 bars.
So Denny Lebreche here, he's the only guy left that can try and challenge Vance on this event. That was a smooth first pull. Smooth on the second. Now, is he going to go for 4 or is he going to call it at 3?
I think he's going for 4.
Because he can call it at 3 and get a ton of points here, but he's going for 4. He's going to try and beat Ryan Vance's time. He's going for every point he can.
Boom.
And he's got the down command. He gets 4.
We're checking times here. The clock is off on the live stream. I believe that was...
Sounds like it went to Denny. We're going to see it come up in just a moment here.
Cue Jeopardy music.
Denny Lebreche got him by 5 seconds there, so I was just
a
fast
solid
setup.
10 points.
That concludes the deadlift ladder.
Ooh, I believe we're doing another record breaker.
I believe we have Dan Cadger coming out for the Manitoba 14-inch axle deadlift record.
So Dan became a pro in Nationals at Winnipeg.
2023 Nationals,
2023,
second place overall in the men's open.
Dan also competed at Westerns last year. I don't know what he came into. I can't remember.
Last year and the year before, actually.
Yep. He did very well, actually. And I think he did Magnus too, right?
Yep. Dan Cadger's been to the Magnus class, the Magnus qualifier in
Yes.
Gimli, Manitoba. Dan's been putting up some big numbers on the occasion that Dan posts something to Instagram. You always know it's going to be absolutely fantastic.
All right, so we got the women's. Jocelyn currently sitting in first place. Personally, again, not surprised. Not being biased, but she's just like watching her videos and stuff. Post your videos, guys. If you don't post your videos, what are you doing?
I only have Instagram to watch strongman training.
That's fair.
That's the only reason I have Instagram. So if you're not posting, I don't have anything to watch.
And if you don't post enough, then you're not on the algorithm. So you got to post more. Come on, guys. All right, let's cue it to the men's side if we can. Oh, is that event 1?
Like for the individual event scores.
Oh.
Even though we're doing 2 events.
Oh, okay. So we got Denny in first from Saskatchewan. We got Ryan from Alberta, the sole Albertan to come out.
Garrett Werschuk in third place.
Oh, that's going to make him happy because Garrett has personally said, my only goal in life is to beat your dad. So the Muffin Man is currently beating Father Time by one point, essentially. Gord Grimalson sitting at 4th place. We got Travis in 5th from Saskatchewan. Colin from Saskatchewan in 6th. And you guys can see the rest of it. If you are visually impaired, let me know and I'll finish it. If not, then I'm not going to finish it.
Yeah, Denny's off to a great start here with 2 back-to-back wins.
Yep.
A win in the overhead and a win in the deadlift. He's got just a bit of an edge. He's got 2.5 points on Ryan Vance there in 2nd place. So Ryan's going to be working to try and close that gap over the next 3 events.
I think that Scott and Virgil, if they had made that, well, Scott, if he had made that weight a little bit lighter in the log, he would have been up there more.
Yeah,
So,
that's
and Virgil too.
Scott's in 9th there. He's got 6 points, but that's 6 points off of 1 event.
Right.
If his log press would have just come together a little bit better there, he just kind of got into his own head, and it happens all the times with competitors that you get to be your own worst enemy. Those nerves start acting up, and you end up missing a weight that you should normally hit. So Scott's in 9th there, but like I said, that's 6 points off of a single event. It's a solid showing, and we're definitely going to see him try and make up those points as we get further along here. You can see in the background there, they're just setting up the Sandbag steeple chase. It's a Sandbag throw steeple chase. So they're going to be throwing 1 bag over 3 different bars. They're going to take that bag from the first bar, chuck it, run after it, throw it over the second, chase after it again, and throw it over the third.
So I guess Dan's deadlift will come later than we expected. Here's the proper women's. Not much has really changed. It's kind of the same, but Jocelyn with event wins in both. Looks like Michelle and Muriel tied event 1. Makes sense. But yeah, the points are like Jocelyn's just kind of blowing this out of the water right now.
Yeah, she's definitely starting to push ahead with a 2.5 point lead with 6 competitors. With so few competitors, it just means that you have fewer points available to earn. So as soon as you start getting ahead, it just gets harder and harder for those people trailing you to catch up.
Yep. All right, so we're going to cue the sponsors again for just a moment, and then we will be right back with the steeplechase.
Welcome back to Western Canada's strongest master. We are here with the Sandbag steeplechase. Jose Morneau is up first. Easy throw.
Sorry, Jose's just practicing.
Oh, okay. Sorry, this is just practice throws here that we're catching the end of. But going to look forward to seeing Jose hit these throws. There's a lot of throwing in Highland Games, which is something she's got a lot of history with. I believe she told me she's got 12 second-place finishes at Highland Games Worlds.
Jose is a 54-time national champion.
Did you say 54?
Yeah. Across powerlifting, strongman, Highland Games, Olympic weightlifting, and javelin.
So she's like the Mitchell Hooper of Manitoba.
Except for a bunch of sports.
With a bunch of sports. Okay, so if you didn't hear that, Jose is a 54?
54
Hold on, throws
time.
coming.
So I was just telling our commentary team here, Jose is a 54-time national champion across arm wrestling, powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting, strongman, javelin, and Highland Games.
So she's essentially Superwoman. What a guy.
She's got such an incredibly diverse background in strength sports.
And when they ask athletes for information about themselves, she says she's been competing for 25 years. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, she's super modest.
super humble.
Like, she honestly shies away from anyone talking about the fact that she was at World's Strongest Woman 4 times. 4 times?
She's the best.
2001, 2002,
And 2003.
and 2005.
2003.
She said.
Oh, that's on her
So
strong
4.
archive. And she has a top 5 finish.
Yeah, she's got a top 5 finish at World's Strongest Woman. And it's she doesn't even talk that much about her strong woman career. She mostly talks about all these other sports that she's been in, and she tries to. She's always really humble about it, but she's legitimately one of the best in the world across about a half a dozen sports. So we've got Trina Head up first here in the Sandbag steeplechase. Let's see her get this first bag over the bar. Good throw, nice and easy. Flung that over the first bar with absolutely no trouble at all. Got it on the second one. Trajectory was almost a problem there, but she had enough height to make up for it there. So third throw, these bars get higher with each throw. Oh, and she got it. She's got 3 throws there. She's going back for a heavier bag now. Each throw, the bar goes up a foot in height. So as you can see at the top of your screen there, she threw a 25-pound bag. It was 11 feet, 12 feet, and 13 feet in the air. She's got that 30-pound bag. It is right there. She's just struggling to get it over that 11-foot bar. And it looks like she ran out of time there.
We'll be done by then.
I believe it. So, fun fact, unrelating, there is a massive thunderstorm that is about to strike here.
Bring it.
So, it actually...
We're not made of sugar. We can compete in the rain.
I am. Have you seen me? Come on. Just kidding. No, but we need the rain. But if there's a thunderstorm currently, we should be done by the time it's here.
Wow, that was some impressive height from Muriel.
Not surprised. She's so, strong up top. I'm scared the smiler's going to go flying.
Cleared that 12-foot bar with no problem whatsoever. She's got the 25-pound bag here. She's going over a 13-foot bar.
Hopefully no
Nice.
one heard that.
Ooh. Didn't quite have the height there. Looks like she lost a little bit of tension in the straps there. Go for that second attempt. She had the height on the previous throws. Height was right about there. Her trajectory was just off a little bit. She just needs to change up that release point just a touch. Oh, and just not quite there today. So that was three failed attempts at one bag. So that means that she is done for now.
Yeah, she just wants to
2 successful reps, just couldn't dial it in there on that 3rd rep.
Way to go, Muriel.
So up next we've got Jose Morneau.
Jose. French. Highland Games.
Grew up on a dairy farm.
I love that. I wonder if she still has a farm. Probably not.
Nowadays she lives in Winnipeg, but she when she came to Manitoba originally, she worked on a lot of farms throughout Manitoba.
Oh, fast here.
So, easy throw on the first one. She lost the hat. She doesn't care. She's just got to keep going.
You just got to send
wow,
it.
that was a throw. She should easy clear this 13-foot bar.
Oh,
The trajectory's just not quite right
The
there.
wind is-
She's going to reset. She's in this fast.
I think
Another
the
throw.
wind has a lot to-
She hit the bar.
Just gets the bag.
Okay, she's got one more attempt here. Yes,
Go.
there it is. Okay, she's going to
Run,
run
run.
back to the start. She's got a 30-pound bag now. She's got to get that over an 11-foot bar. Let's see if she's got this. There
I'm
it
noticing
is.
a lot
Okay.
of people are using the linear technique.
Yeah, a lot of people are turning the bag perpendicular to themselves.
That's a big word for me.
Ooh, the height is so close there. This is going to be a tough one for her.
Especially the wind. Wind makes it worse.
Oh,
So close.
okay, she's got one more attempt.
Nope, never mind.
Oh, ran
I
out of
think
time.
because she had, I think she had that attempt earlier too, right? Or no? I don't know if that counts. It was just time.
Yeah, it was just time. She ran out. She's got 1 minute to try and get it done, and she just didn't quite have it there. But what an impressive run! And it was just the trajectory is what was getting her on that last throw. But let's see what Kelly Giddings can get done here.
Kelly has a
Wow.
lot of upper body strength again, so I
That
think
was
she'll
a
do good on
throw.
this.
Like it looked like she just cleared like 15 feet there.
Damn.
Easy. Kelly saved some strength for the heavier throws. Like
How did she do in Tolstoy with the sandbag? Do you remember?
I don't know how she did offhand in Tolstoy, but clearly she can do well in the sandbag throw. So this is 5 pounds heavier. She's back to an 11-foot high bar. No problem over the 11. I believe she got that 4th throw faster than Jose. Let's see if she can get the 5th. Oh, it's right there. It needs to fall over the other side. It can't land on there and fall back to the side it was
That
thrown
would
from.
be the worst.
Oh,
if it,
the
like,
height's
hung up
there. The height is there. She just needs to get that trajectory right. But she's run out of time. Just a hair away from 5 successful throws. We're going to see that time come up in a second here. Yep, she got about 1.5 seconds on Jose Morneau.
Wow.
Now let's see what Michelle can get done here.
I'm excited for this one. Oh,
Easy, well clear of that 11-foot bar.
What's a broken shoulder? Michelle wouldn't know.
Easy throw over the 12-foot bar. Looks like maybe she's trying to conserve some energy for that 30-pound bag. She's got the 13-foot bar. If she can get that 5th bag, she can get that 5th throw, she's in 2nd place guaranteed. So here we go. She needs this throw to... Oh, the height there just didn't have the right release point. If she can get this throw, she's got to be quick. Ooh. No, that was a little bit of a technical mishap there. Didn't quite have it right. And yeah, you see that slack happen in the lines as she's trying to swing it through. But let's
She did
see,
great,
she might have gotten through 4 fast and made the fastest 4.
Wow. Good job, Michelle. All right, Jocelyn. I actually haven't seen her post much about it.
So let's see what Jocelyn can get done here. She is our current leader. Well clear of that. Nearly hit herself with the bag. She threw it so high.
Oh, sorry. That's funny. Just whatever.
Should clear this, no problem. Absolutely.
Throwing the cat around too much.
So she needs a quick throw here, and she's got the win. No problem. She's going to go for the 5th.
Could you imagine if she just sent it so far back that it went over 2 bars?
Can she get the full course done? She's already won,
Oh,
and she's the
not
only one to
surprised.
finish the course.
Way to go, Mom.
What
Way
a
to
great
go.
showing from Jocelyn Grimolfsson.
She's just so cute. Look at her walking away. Just so sweet. Jocelyn has some serious imposter syndrome where she's like, well, I'm not that good. Like, sometimes she said that, and I'm like, what do you mean? And then, like, last year when she did Manitoba's Strongest Woman, she was like, okay, like, I'm not doing, like, you know, whatever. But then she gets first, she's like, what? Anyway, she's just really cute. We're going to fly through this event.
She's a really humble winner.
It
And
truly is.
She's so supportive of her opponents, like of the other athletes. Like she's
truly
out there
embodies
cheering
it.
on so many of the other athletes as well.
And she coaches me. Like, she just loves giving back. It's cute.
So we're getting set up here for the men's throw. You can see him raising up those bars a few more feet.
Just getting the bag set up here.
Really nice spread for the athletes on that last event on the women's side.
Yep.
That 5th bar just proved to be tough, though.
I was chatting with Nicole for a second here. Just trying to pull up what she said. So, fun fact. Virgil trains out of that gym, right? Out of the one that Jeffers...
Out of metal, yeah.
Yep. But also, Chris trains out of there too. So when Chris goes away for work, like Weeb, his last name's
Chris
right?
Weeb.
Yeah, Chris Weeb will go out there when he goes out there for work. He trains there, and he's actually worked in with Jeffers. So Chris and Jeffers talk, and I don't know. She didn't say if Virgil's there too, but I think that's just kind of neat because Manitoba connections. Boom.
Chris Weeb is one of our local competitors. He's out here helping out today.
He's part of the Fire Ants crew.
Yeah, you can see him running around. He's currently on the left side of the screen there, just dipped out. He's every show he's not competing in, he's typically there volunteering. He's always around these shows.
He's really he's being a leader for his kids, which is awesome. Like, give back to a sport that you love.
So you can see Denny warming up there. And I don't know which bag he's got, but he just threw it like 30 feet in the air. Denny, as far as I know, is a phenomenal thrower. His partner, Hannah Brock, is also an incredible thrower. So right now, you guys get to see this just somewhat cloudy sky over behind the athletes.
Black.
But if we turn the camera 180 degrees, you would see an absolute storm getting ready to roll in. You can't see it all that well
It's gonna
there,
come.
but that is a dark, dark sky over there.
Yep. And then you can say hi to us. You can't do it. Never mind. You can see Thrones there. Yeah, she's pretty black. That's why that wind is really picking up. But right before the storm hits, it'll die right off. The calm before the storm. Fun fact: I wanted to be a meteorologist before I graduated, and I decided I didn't like math.
So you got the guys just warming up here on the throws. They're getting ready. They're going to have a 35 and a 40-pound bag to throw over a 14, 15, and 16-foot bar. So they're going to start at the 14-foot bar, throw the 35-pound bag. They're going to chase that 35-pound bag over to the 15-foot bar, throw it again, chase it over to the 16 and throw it over that, run back to the start of the course, and do it all over with the 40-pound bag. See some of these guys are just getting their throwing dialed in. A couple of them are having some trajectory mishaps here. Just trying to get that throw dialed in, get it right. With these kinds of heights and these kinds of weights, like, you really got to have that all put together. And throwing is such a technical event. Got to have that triple extension hitting at the right time. And got to have that release point down exactly where you need it. There's so much that all has to come together on that throw in order for you to have a successful rep.
Sorry, just looking at the chat here quick. So like we mentioned earlier, the storm is causing it to be a little choppy, a little laggy. So hopefully that storm clears shortly. We also have some pretty high winds. Another one that was asked was, can you let us know when they are good on each throw? It's hard to tell with the stream. Oh, that was a big rumble of thunder. Yes, we can let you know.
Now, was that thunder, or was that just one of the impressive trucks for the truck pull?
No, that was definitely thunder.
We're here at Rumble in the Valley, where they're going to be doing a truck and tractor pull later. They've been doing truck and tractor pulls throughout the weekend here. Started yesterday. It's one of our title sponsors, is the Rumble in the Valley event. They put out a lot of money and do a lot of advertising for us to put together these incredible events.
All right, first off to the man's side, 35 and 40 pounds over 14, 15, and 16 feet. Jeff Foster to the back.
Western Canada's strongest masters men's sandbag steeplechase. So we got Jeff Foster up first. He's got that first bag. Let's see if he can clear 14 feet there. Oh, he's got the set up a little bit further back. Oh, just not quite following the right path there. He's got the height. It is good. So let's see if he can get this second bar. He's got 15 feet to clear this time. We can see that he's throwing high enough. It's just a matter of if he can get the right arch on that bag. He had the height again. He just smoked the underside of that bar. Ooh, the height is so close there. It's just a matter of dialing in that trajectory and getting it on the right path there. Oh, there
Got
it
it.
is.
Yep.
So you could kind of see it with Jeff Foster there. You know, the technique that's involved in this. Not only is it one thing to just throw that bag high enough, you got to get the right trajectory on it. Otherwise, it's not going to get over the bar in the way that you need.
Oh, he
And it's a
cleared
good
that.
rep from Virgil Thompson there. Threw it well clear of the bar. He's on to the second one here. Let's see if he can clear that 15-foot bar. Getting his practice swings. Off he goes. There it is. It's a good second rep. He's cleared the 15-foot bar. So he's got a 16-foot bar here. Based off of that second throw, he should have this. Let's see if he can get through the third throw. Oh, the height's there, but just not quite the right spot. Fell over in front of the bar. There it is. Third rep is good. He's got the 15-footer. Sorry, the 16-footer. He's just going to call it at 3 reps.
Just a heads up, guys, too, that this live stream will be available offline after the event. So if it's not clear right now, once it gets uploaded properly to YouTube, it'll upload the proper way.
Trevor Jaworski, impressive height there. He just had a little bit of an early release point, threw it two straight up. Good first rep there. 14-foot bar has been cleared.
Good job.
So he's at the 15-foot bar now. Let's see if he can clear it. And
Very
a good
good.
second rep. 15-foot bar is good. So he's pacing himself nicely. I think, based off of what he's doing here, I think he's going to go for that heavier bag yet. Oh, just
So
on the
close.
wrong side of the bar there. He's got the height. He just needs it going a little further back. Big yell there from Trevor. He's going to go for that fourth throw. So if he can get this, he pulls into the lead.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nail it.
there it is. He's got the fourth. He's going to put himself into the lead on event 3.
She's getting dark here for sure. And cold. It
We've got
real
Colin
cold.
Lowry up next. Let's see what Colin Lowry can get done here. He's got 35 pounds.
Thanks,
Oh,
Carrie.
that is a high throw.
Oh.
He's throwing that 35-pound bag a good 2 feet over the bar. Yeah, 35 pounds over.
We're getting our picture taken.
There's the 40-pound bag. 14 feet, no problem. He's got the 40-pound. Let's see if he can get this on the second attempt. There it is. It's good. Can Colin finish this run? 40 pounds over 16 feet. There it is.
Wow.
It's a good rep. First throw not going over from Gord. Just didn't have the go. Second throw from Gord. Nice and easy over the 15-footer.
Come on, Dad, let's go.
See if he can get the 16-footer here. Height's good. It's
Oh,
over.
the wind.
There it is.
The wind took that bag. Whatever. It works.
He's at the 15-foot bar. Big swing. It's good.
Yeah.
All right, last throw from Gord here. He's got to be fast. Oh, just not quite there. 5 good throws, though. Puts him into second place for now.
Okay, so, sorry, I just got word from one of our promoters. After the Sandbag steeplechase is finished, we will be moving indoors due to a severe thunderstorm that is going to be occurring.
All
so
right.
It will take some time to reset it up, but that means that we'll have better Wi-Fi, better connection.
That first one, second bar, he's good. It was close, but he got it. Third throw from Scott. He's looking to get through fast few throws here. He's good on the third one. Fourth throw, he's got it. Can he get 5? He is on track for a fast 5 here. He can get past Gord. He is. He's good on the 5th throw. 6th throw here. If he's got it, there it is. That puts Scott Witherspoon into first place in the Sandbag throw.
All right, I think it's starting to rain, so we are probably going to be pausing this now.
Wind is picking.
And we are probably going to be moving. Oh, never mind, we're still going.
Yeah, I believe we're going to try and just blast through these last few competitors here. Travis is going. Travis has got the first bar. He's going for a quick shot at the second. He's got the second bar. He's moving on to the third. Can he clear that 35-pound bag over 16 feet? His height's good. Oh, not the right trajectory there. He just missed it. And it's good now. He's going for throw number 4. He's racing back to that 40-pound bag, throwing it over the 14-foot
go.
bar. Oh, Not quite right there. He released a little bit too late. Good on the fourth throw. He's going for throw number 5 here. He's only got a few seconds before he's going to run out of time. Oh, and it's just not there today. He's got 4 successful throws. I believe that's the fastest 4.
Sorry, there's, I don't think, oh, it is absolutely pouring now. They are just moving some of the stuff inside right now, so, yeah, that's just why there's a lot of noise. Garrett's going now, though.
Garrett, good height, but just not quite the right angle on there. He's got the power and he's got the technique to do this. He's setting up too far forward, and he's not throwing it back enough. There it is. Now he's good. Let's get him through that course as fast as the second rep. Oh, and that bag's getting slippery. Let's see how he does on this throw here. It's good. He's got the third rep. He's going to try and crush this fourth one. He's got to get moving fast.
It is absolutely pouring here, you guys. This is true strongman. Rain or
coming back far enough. The fourth throw is good. He's going to take it, and he's going to get somewhere dry. You can see all the volunteers in the background there trying to get everything out of the rain.
Oh, there's some lightning cracks.
Thankfully, we're covered under this lovely pack.
Evacuating inside. This is pretty dangerous. Oh, now we're starting to get a little wet here.
Got some water misting over from that rain. Oh, we're still going here, though. We got Ryan Vance up throwing. He's over the second bar there. He's getting ready for the third. He's winding up. And it's good. Way over.
We're trying to
nice
get we're trying to get his angle here, but with the rain, it's messing up the camera a little bit, so we're doing our best here.
Fourth throw is good. He's got the 40-pound bag over the 14-foot bar. He's up to the 15-foot bar now. He's taking a practice swing here, and it's good. He's clearing these bars, no problem at all. Up to the last one. He's trying to keep those handles dry, trying to keep it from getting too slick. And he's good on the 6th bar. Nice and easy finish from Ryan Vance.
We're still going, it looks like, with our competitors.
They're rushing through trying to get Denny Lebreche up and going here. Denny Lebreche, first bag is good. He's up to the 15-foot bar with the 35-pound bag, and it's a good throw as well. Quick third throw here. He's going to take it and for it. Last throw here. This is going to be a fast series of for it. Last throw here. This is going to be a fast series of 6 here if he can get this. And he's got it. Woo! That is a likely event win. That is a likely event win for Denny. He had the advantage, so to speak, of going last in this event. He's throwing probably the heaviest bags. They're the most wet at this point. They've taken on the most.
Gained so much weight, this jacket doesn't fit me anymore. Oh, it's strong. I know. Strong and pretty.
and understanding the situation.
You might not believe me right now, but this is truly a beautiful thing. This is sport at its finest, at its truest.
Back, baby. So,
We have moved under this lovely structure that is relatively dry.
yep.
Gonna do our remaining events in here.
Yep.
Keep the athletes out of the rain, out of the cold.
So it's pretty cramped packed in here, but thankfully, like you said, only a couple events left. So I think, yeah,
We'll see how these events change as we go. Right now we've got the Farmers Yoke Medley. So that one should be all right. We might be changing the overall distance just a little bit.
also, we're going to put up what the positions are.
Okay.
Boom! Look at this.
Also, just a note on event 3 there. I called before a Denny Lebreche win. I was
did.
wrong. Scott Witherspoon was the one who smoked all 6 throws the fastest.
I said that Scott was going to win something. Good job, Scott. Yeah, so points shaken up a little bit here. Gord and Garrett have swapped spots. From my recall, Scott actually, because he smoked, he jumped up quite a bit in placements. I think he was
Yeah, we were
ninth.
looking at Scott in 9th place after the last event.
Yep.
With his event win here, he jumped up to 16 points, putting him just short of 4th place, actually.
Wow.
He's just a point and a half off of Garrett Werschuk there.
Yeah, and I was just talking to Gord, and he's very, very happy. And Starburst Garrett is still very happy as well, as long as he's not last. So, right? Queuing it over to the women's side, real quick here. Everybody's drying off here. Boom. Jocelyn.
Straight wins from Jocelyn.
Same thing, was chatting with her. She goes, well, you know, again, that humbleness. She's
She's
just
like, I
Jocelyn.
guess I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you
It's
know.
all right.
It's whatever. No, she's great, though. But I think there was a slight miscommunication on the sandbags. We're not going to disclose it, but there was a slight weight change. So I'll leave it to you guys to figure out what's going on next. Anyways, Michelle 4 points behind, Jose at 9. Kelly and Jose are very close to each other. Muriel is doing great as well, and Trina with 4 points. So, again, shorter pool, less points to collect.
Yeah, at this point, it's going to be pretty tough for Jocelyn to lose that first place.
Yep.
With a 3.5 point lead there, she'd have to finish at least a couple places below Michelle in both of the remaining events.
Yeah.
And I know that, a yoke isn't exactly Jocelyn's favorite event. I know she doesn't
Yeah.
love yokes, but she's never performed terribly on them.
No.
I know she's beat most every one of these competitors in yokes before, So I expect that yoke should move just fine for her.
Yep.
And then it'll be a matter of just how well she does on those farmers. I think we're
Yeah.
going to see most everybody finish that 430-pound yoke. But those farmers are gonna get tough. I know Muriel's been struggling a bit with the farmers.
I think Jose is going to do really well on farmers. Like, really well. I think, yeah. No, I'm kind of aligned with what you're saying. Sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. But, I think it's... Yeah, Jocelyn, barring a big mistake or some kind of an accident,
Yeah, I
but
agree with that.
that third place starts getting interesting with Jose Morneau and Kelly Giddings. Each event could change up how that goes. You know, with only 1 point separating those two, whoever places ahead of the next in this coming event, you know, we're gonna see places possibly change up there.
Okay, so we're sure.
All right, so we're just making a couple of adjustments here. With having moved into this other area, we're a little closer to the MC speakers.
Athletes cannot complete the run. A distance will be recorded. If they do complete the run, the fastest time will win.
So we are getting set up, and we are just about ready for the yoke into farmers. Looks like up first we're going to be seeing Muriel Hart up.
Jack in the box, you are right. Dennis was in the rain. But again, like we said, that's what strongman is. Rain or shine, you keep going. Except for this case because it's a thunderstorm. But men wanted to keep going.
So we've got Muriel coming up first for this yoke. I don't expect she's going to have any issues with this yoke. I've seen her run yokes in the past, and this isn't a problem event for her in any way. She should be able to get through this pretty comfortably.
True.
Muriel followed by Serena.
That said, 430 pounds, that is heavy.
Here we go. Rumble in the valley.
She's just getting some clarifications on what she all needs to do.
You have to do the yoke first, right?
Yeah, I got to do the yoke first. Start with the yoke, carry it to the other end.
Cree woman, let's go. That's an interesting yoke.
She got to get under it right. She's got to get her feet set, and she's just got to squat that up.
I think she picked her height a little too
Yeah,
low.
there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, her pick was just a little bit off on that first one. Slow and steady, but she's moving. I don't think she's going to drop this. And yeah, she did.
That's okay. That looks like a very different apparatus than what we've seen. Is that from Iron Age?
So this is one of Brent Ham's old yokes. Brent Ham had a lot of equipment made back in the day when he was competing and promoting shows. If you've done shows in Manitoba back before 2017, there's a good chance this is the equipment that you saw since this came out of Brent Ham's chicken barn. These are actually really, really comfortable yokes. I've competed on these a couple of times in the past, and they're honestly really stable. They're really comfortable to use. They've got a little bit of a wider cross member. I believe it's a 3-inch cross member on there, which that wider diameter feels better on the back when you're trying to carry that. Muriel just seems to be having a bit of an off day. She's missing some stuff that she would normally be pretty good on. But what that means is it opens up a spot for Trina Head to come in and make up some points.
We got the skied.
We don't believe in working that hard for the volunteers, so we
Work
bring in
smarter.
a lovely Kubota skid steer to reset our yoke for us.
Work smarter, not harder. Kids, if you're watching, that's how life works.
Why have someone pick that up and carry it when
Yeah.
you can just have a skid steer do it?
Why break your back? When
Next here, because of that that bit of a mishap from Muriel, just not having the day she wants, Trina Head's got some opportunity here to make up some points.
Yep.
So she can get this yoke down to the end and get those farmers going. She can really give herself, and it's heavy. There's no way around the fact that this is a heavy yoke. This is 430 pounds crushing down on your spine. And Trina being a rookie here, that pressure that a yoke gives you, it takes some time and it takes some experience just to get comfortable under that weight. She's getting it picked, but man, just getting that first step is tough.
Just no quitting, Trina here. Oh my goodness.
She's got it. She's getting it moving, but it is tough there.
Sorry, guys. I believe she still gets a point. Yep, she still gets a point.
Yeah, she still moved it. She still gets a point. It's a valiant effort from Trina Head. She is brand new to this sport. She just started competing a couple of months ago. And it's something like a yoke, especially a heavy yoke. It is just hard to take that pressure.
Sorry, guys. It's a little loud in here again. We just got another downpour of rain. I know it's a little bit choppy still on the live stream, guys, but once it gets uploaded, it'll be clear again.
So let's see what Jose can get done here.
Vazi.
Trucking along. She's going to finish that course with absolutely no issue. Onto the farmers, 175 a hand. Easy pick, and she is just moving with it. You can hear that crowd in the background just screaming away for her.
Bravo.
No.
That was unreal.
I wouldn't be shocked if that could win this event. But that said,
it's early.
It's early. There's some fast people coming. I know Kelly really likes those moving events.
She does. And Jocelyn. Well, Jocelyn's still very, fast. Even though she hates it, she's still fast.
That's right, yeah. Even though Jocelyn's not a big fan of this particular event, she's still quick. She can still move really well. Let's see what Kelly can get done here. It's heavy, but she's moving. She's getting it. A little bit of a wobble, but she's going.
You gotta get short little steps there.
She's going to keep it going. Just don't drop it, Kelly.
Come on, Kelly.
She's right near the end there. Couple more feet to go. She's got that down. Onto the farmers. How is she going to do with these? 175 a hand, no problem on that.
She's been practicing a lot with those.
She is moving along. Let's see what she gets done here. That was nice and quick. I don't think that quite beat Jose's time.
Something, too, that could get your points knocked off. That did not happen, but could. If you slam the farmers and they fall over, you have to pick it up. But if you slam it, you might break the apparatus. I don't know if anybody saw that, but there was actually a piece from that apparatus that went flying. I don't know if it was a plug, but that won't. I doubt that'll cost her points right now, but in future it could. There's the man himself, Martin.
Martin Demirov.
Martin.
The man, the myth, the legend.
He will literally go as far as Iceland to support his friends. No joke.
Makes a spur-of-the-moment trip to Iceland just to volunteer at the Magnus Classic.
And directly after OSG. Not even a week. Or no, before OSG. Not even a week to spare. All right, Selkirk.
Michelle out of Iron Image Gym getting ready to go here.
All right.
She's got that pick. She's got those nice short steps.
Breathe, Michelle.
She's clipping along real nice.
Look at that.
She's keeping those shoulders really level. Those shoulders are moving along at the same height the entire way. She's getting all the movement just in through her hips. It's exactly
gotta
what
be
you
fast.
want to see. Easy pick on the farmers.
You don't want to spend too much time on those picks because if you sit there and you try to get your grip, you're wasting precious time. That was very impressive, though. Good job, Michelle.
Yeah, a lot of people tend to lose points in those transitions. You know, they want to finish off one part, they get into that next one, and they want to try and catch their air before they get going again. And it just costs so much time waiting to catch your air. Those fast transitions really can make or break shows. So Michelle finished that run. That
Whoa!
is not quite the fastest time yet. She did beat Kelly, but she did not beat Jose.
All right.
So we've got Jocelyn Grimmelson up next. She is the only person left that can try.
Just based off where she is, if she completes it, she'll still be number one, I think, based on the score. Oh, yeah, she's flying.
Yeah, she's moving along, no problem with that.
Her yoke at OSG was, I think, a lot more than this.
She is one of the top 10 in the world in the women's masters division, and this really shows it. This is supposed to be a weak event for Jocelyn, and she's on the pace for an event win.
That was a win. 100%.
Oh, that's going to be close. On the screen, it said 22 seconds. She had to beat 22.69. We're going to see that time come up here shortly. But how close was it?
No, she won 23. Oh, wait, no, so she's second place. Jose won.
That is a Jose win. Jocelyn coming in at 23.06. Just about a half-second difference.
Not expecting that whatsoever.
I think she's trying to argue that points should be taken away. She doesn't want to do that well. She doesn't want to believe that she did so incredibly
And
well
look
there.
look at how close it was. It was literally like 0.3 seconds.
Yeah, under a half-second difference between those two.
Unbelievable.
That's really going to start to shake up some points there, with Jose clocking 6 points on this event.
I believe that's our ex-promoter for StrongManitoba, ex-representative, based on what I was listening to. Did you just talk about it or no? The person who was just on, I can't remember what his name was, but wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Well, who was that guy that was talking? Brad Provic? I don't know who that is, sorry. A long time, there you go.
Yeah, Brad
Way
Provic,
before my time.
Brad Provic's an old-timer in the sport. Used to be one of the top guys. Provic used to run and be involved a lot in the scene in Saskatchewan.
Sheesh.
Made it to Canada's Strongest Man a couple of times and competed there. Brad. So we're getting the weights changed over for the men's run. We're bumping the weights up to a 700-pound yoke and a 275 a hand farmer carry.
Oh, by the way, the deadlift ladder, I found out that they did drop the weights. So that 590
Deadlift.
That was a last-minute thing, I believe, that they did because of the... Or maybe they changed it earlier, I have no idea. But I was just talking to...
Bit of a mix-up with the plates, just kind of what all got brought. A little bit of a mix-up in the deadlift there with weights, so they changed the weights a little bit.
And that's fine, because it was still...
Jeff is he's a relatively new competitor. He hasn't been around the scene a terribly long time. This is his second ever show. So let's see what he can get done here. 700 pounds. He's moving. A little bit of a wobble there, but he's finding his pace.
Look at that guy
moving
go.
along. Don't drop it, Jeff. Let's get it done. Every pick you got to make on these things just gets harder and harder, but he's holding that steady pace. He's getting ready to finish it there. He's right near the end. Couple more feet. He's got the yoke done. He's onto the farmers. He's taking his time on that transition. He is tired from that yoke. That was hard. 275 pounds a hand.
About that.
Yeah, it looked
That
like
was
that
huge.
700-pound yoke was already something for him to be happy about. Looks like that was a PR for him.
But also, as the current underdog, like, that was huge. That was awesome. Regardless how the other guys do, like, that was awesome.
We're going to have Virgil. Let's see what Virgil can get done. Can he finish both? Can he finish the yoke, get the farmers at least part of the way there?
Just so the athletes know too, if you go on the Instagram story for StrongManitoba, it does show the order of the athletes on there.
Tyler just mentioning that. Actually, this is good for the viewers too, if you're curious. If you go to Strong Manitoba on Instagram, in the story, there's actually a link that will take you to the live sheet. That might be better than the live stream at this moment, again, just due to the weather. So if you are curious if your special person or loved one or friend, whatever is up next, you can check out that, and it updates pretty instantaneously. Especially on those smaller devices, it's a lot easier. But also, make sure you follow them if you happen to trickle onto there.
All right, we got Virgil Thompson there. He's getting ready to go. He's getting set.
2 different colored knee
Waiting for that
sleeves.
command from Brent Ham.
Here we go, Virgil. 700.
He's got it up. Truck it along down to the end there, Virgil. He just keeps moving along with it. He's getting a bit of a wobble. Oh, he found his pace there. He's moving along real nice at the tail end there. He got through the 50 feet. He's onto the farmer handles. He's made the pick. He's got to get moving.
Keep moving.
Get those
Keep
little
moving.
steps happening. It's a little wobbly, but he's going. He's going. Can see how much he's straining there. That upper back is just working.
Come on, you're almost there, dude. You're almost there. You're almost there. Oh, he's lights out.
Did he get the 50 feet? He might have dozed off there for just a second.
It's okay to have a little snooze. You know
I
what
personally like to tuck myself in after a heavy deadlift.
You know what would really suck? Dinny rings. That would really suck.
It is the worst. I hate every penny that I spent on those Dinny rings that I got made.
How much did you spend on them?
It was only about $100.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
But it's still the worst $100 I've ever spent in my life. But then we used the ones that Garrett has in his gym. And those, we got him up right now.
700 pounds, the weight of an adult grizzly bear.
700 solid pounds.
The weight of an adult grizzly bear, you guys.
Lightest competitor here. Garrett's coming in at under 220 pounds today. At Yoke.
If you guys go tune on to Garrett's Instagram, there's a video of him, I can't remember if he was logging or deadlifting, and he actually knocked himself out. Did you see that video? And he
I don't think I did.
He wobbled himself to his right. Like, I was kind of scared he was going to do that just now, but it was the weirdest thing I ever seen. Like, but
So Garrett got it moving. Didn't get terribly far with it, but worked for every foot that he could get out of that event.
facts. Well, the rain seems to have tapered off, but we're still going to wait just to make sure there's no lightning. And we're going to finish this, of course. It's easier if it's inside. Under Michelle, there is the legendary Devin Penner.
Followed by Travis, followed by Gord.
I'd like to see Devin compete.
Decent few injuries. But Devin's also just got such a busy life running so many businesses. We got Trevor Jaworski up here. These events are what he likes. He loves yokes. He loves farmers. I expect to see a nice quick tosses back. Gets the 50 feet. It slides yet. He was clipping along. A little bit of time in that transition, but he's got that 275 a hand farmers. He is moving along.
Yep, yell it.
Letting
Yell it,
out
baby.
that yell.
That was impressive.
Absolutely crushed that time. I believe that was a sub 30-second finish.
I think Candace said that was 23.
They're covering about 50 feet each way.
Yep.
Yeah, 23.05 seconds for Trevor Jaworski there. I know he said he really likes those moving. We've got Travis Crucial-Nicki up next. We're going to see what he can get done here. But man, 23.0, he ran 100 feet. First with a 700-pound yoke on his back, then with 550 pounds in the farmers, and he crushed that in 23 seconds. Travis is just getting that yoke set where he pulled over a bit. He's getting ready to go here. Waiting on that command from the ref. And he is up and he is moving with it. It's an impressive re-pick. Every single time you got to pick these yokes back up, it just...
His face is like the red like the fire ants.
Yeah, he's working hard. That blood pressure is starting to climb. All that blood is rushing up to the head.
As long as he doesn't make a nosebleed, we don't need a mess. But you know what? If it happens, it happens. It's
Getting
pretty
some
cool when it
extra
happens.
chalk on. He's trying to make work of those.
You know what? Every step counts, so just keep it going.
Absolutely. Every inch that you can get is worth the points that you can claw out of it.
Come on,
It
one
is
more time.
impressive the number of times he is picking this weight. Anyone who's done events like this knows every single time you got to try and re-pick a weight. It is measurement here on Travis Crucial-Nicki's run. Checking to see how far he made it with those farmers. Great effort from Travis.
Getting the notes here from Candace. Was that
We'll see in a
30
couple
feet?
of seconds here what he got done. Up next, we're going to have Gord Grimfulson. Grimflosserson.
Grimolfufufson. It's fun
Also
fact,
known.
but mostly Jocelyn's husband.
Sorry, you were about to say something there as well.
I was. So it's actually in Iceland. It's actually pronounced Grimolfsson, but I think that sounds kind of silly. So Grimolfsson sounds better.
Gord's moving along real nice with this. Oh, a little bit
Let's
of a
go, Dad.
wobble there, but he's still moving.
Fun fact: Gord is going to be a grandpa in 2 weeks.
He's moving along with those farmers. Will he be fast enough to beat Trevor's time? He's going to be really close. Oh, that's going to be close.
He didn't blow his hammy this time.
On-screen timer looked like he was a really nice run from Gord, but is it good enough to take the lead off of Trevor Jaworski?
Did you hear the little fun fact I spit in there? Gord's going to be a grandpa in 2 weeks. It's pretty exciting. Grandpa Gord and Grandma Joe.
Absolutely. Stop using that age as an excuse.
Yeah.
All right, Gord's time is up there. He did not quite beat Trevor Jaworski there. Clocked in at 25.12. We got Colin Lowry up now. Bit of a rough start there. Get your feet under you, Colin. Going to keep those short, steady steps going. Oh, he's just about at the end there.
That's
Little
the
bit of a
worst.
fumble.
That's the worst when you, like, just miss the line and you got to re-pick it up. It's like, oh, so much energy exerted from that.
Happens all too often that
True.
you know you're holding your breath trying to get that last couple of feet. 75 a hand farmers
Keep breathing.
though. He's got that 50 feet done in one shot, no problem.
Nice little fist bump from fellow competitors. That's the nice thing about Strongman, too, is that everybody's cheering for each other regardless.
Yeah, there's so much camaraderie between all the competitors.
Yep.
Most of these, you versus the other competitors.
Yep.
It's you versus the weights.
Yep. It's nice to win, but at the same time, like,
There's nothing you can do other than train harder and compete better
Yep.
to get ahead of your opponents. You can't cheat the system. You can't try and...
When Gord's the judge. Just kidding.
So it looks like we're going to have Ryan Vance up next.
Rain's starting to pour again, so if the live stream is a little funky, we apologize.
The rain is back here,
It is
so
chilly. I'm freezing. Oh.
So we got Ryan Vance up next out of Alberta.
The lone Albertan.
Ryan Vance has got 80-some Ryan Vance, he's a veteran of the sport. He's been around a long time. He's put in a lot of good work. That is fast. Wow, he is moving with that 700-pound yoke. That is no issue at all for him. Drops it,
Oh,
it
that
slides
was
a
close.
foot or two. Grabbing those for Jaworski. Can he do it? He's really close.
Oh, we gotta
We're
watch
looking
that
at
drop.
around 21 to 22 seconds there. We're going to wait for the official time to come in, but I think that is our new leader.
Something, too, that people have to be careful of is if they let that yoke slide across the line, you can get some detrimental points lost from that.
Yeah,
And, of course, you don't want to hit your fellow competitors that are graciously taking videos.
Ryan
Probably not a good
Vance
spot.
is, in fact, our new leader.
Wow.
21.88 seconds for Ryan Vance. That's 100 feet, 50 feet with a 700-pound yoke, 50 feet with 270. Now we got Denny Lebreche up, owner of Valkyrie Strength in Regina. Let's see what Denny can get done here. Denny currently in first overall. He's looking to hang on to that. He wants that first place win. Looks like we're just getting a couple of things sorted out here
I
for
think there was
Denny's
some blood on the
run.
ground. Oh, there's blood on the farmer's handles.
Yeah, I just got to get that cleaned up. Somebody tore a callus and
Gross.
gotta get that cleaned up.
Do you want to pan over to it? Do you want to pan over to it?
So up next, Denny Lebreche. We haven't gone too much into his background here, but he's been competing for 13 years. He was in the top 10 at the first ever OSG Masters lightweight category.
Wow.
He was fourth place at the front weight classes.
Sheesh.
This is a man with an 800 kg powerlifting total.
That's phenomenal. 800 kgs. How many pounds is that? A lot, right?
If we convert 800 kilos into freedom units, Denny's getting ready to go there. That is his command to start. He's got these nice short steps. He's picking up speed as he's going. He is moving nice and steady. Oh, a little bit of a hiccup
slide.
there.
Hopefully they don't
Had
penalize
to
him
make
on
that repick. Got it over.
They've been wrapped in paper towel.
He's moving with those farmers. He's got to try and make up some of that time from that extra drop.
That was
Right about 30 seconds there.
I think he was trying to make sure it didn't slam on his foot.
So let's see. 32.1 seconds from Denny Lebreche. Puts him in fourth place in this event. Just behind Gord.
Grimolfson.
Yeah, that. That's exactly what he needs to do. Let's see what he can get done here. A little bit of a wobble in that pick, but he's getting it going. Oh. Don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. Got to match your body to the pace of that yoke that you're trying to set.
No, it's not there.
That little bit of a technique issue there. Needs to spend a little more time working on that yoke.
Did he have his pick set too high?
Pick might have been a little bit high. Looks like it was kind of scraping a little close to the ground there.
2 minutes to reset here.
All right, so we'll get our scores.
But
and
that
put it
takes
here.
care of the fourth event. Going to see what our scores all work out to. This one definitely kind of threw things for a bit of a loop with some unexpected finishes there. With a fourth place finish from Denny Lebreche there, that is a fun finish right there.
Yeah. We're going to get the women's score up here. Jocelyn still in the lead.
Jocelyn's still in the lead. Jose made some big points there in
100%.
event 4, and she has now gotten herself into a comfortable third place.
Also doing well. Again, points don't reflect how they're actually doing. But, yeah, Jocelyn's basically like walking away with this. She'd have...
Barring no accidents or mishaps in this last event, it should be pretty well locked in.
She basically can't
see
zero
a
it.
whole lot of. Jocelyn should have the win locked in here.
Yeah.
4.5 points up, unless she takes last place. I think Michelle would need second or higher.
Yeah. What is the last event again?
The last event
Truck
is
pull.
I believe, a sled for the women and a boat anchor chain for the men into an arm-over-arm vehicle pull.
So we're going to tune into the men's here. In just a second.
And he's only got a half-point lead now on
Look at
Ryan
this.
Vance. That event win from Ryan Vance was critical to this show. In this last event, whichever of these top two guys finishes ahead of the other, that is our winner for this show.
Yep.
So it is going to be tight. These there, 27.5 points. He's got a comfortable lead on fourth place. But as soon as we start looking at that fourth place and below, points get really tight again. 21 points for fourth place, Colin Lowry. And 18 points in eighth place for Scott Witherspoon, from 3 points apart. So this last event, this is going to be a huge game maker for a lot of guys. These guys are going to be going in with everything they've got to try and make this last event happen. We are going to cut to our sponsors here as we set up our last in a few minutes.
Yeah, baby.
Now we're looking at a time. So finish.
Can you guys hear us now? Sorry, I realized that there was no commentary that could be heard.
Have I just been talking aimlessly this entire time?
Okay.
We were depriving of the world of my beautiful voice for how long?
Well, just kidding. Okay, so we were just saying the technique was interesting for the each competitor. Michelle, I think, is going to do very, very well in this. Lactic acid buildups, no joke. She actually had to retape herself. I just realized that. Come on, pull.
She's got a few feet left there. These sleds, these steel sleds on paved surfaces like this, they're so brutal to get started. You end up doing these. There we go. She's starting at the top of the foot plate there, really getting the most out of her body weight trying to pull that truck. I think this is the most efficient truck pull method we've seen yet.
Did she stand up on the top of the platform?
She did stand up on the top there. She's going to be a little bit behind Muriel, but I think she's going to be ahead of Morneau here.
Yeah, that train drag really impacted that big time.
Yeah, losing that momentum on the sled pull really did a number on her on the sled pull portion of this, but she made up really great time in that arm over arm. Yeah, we're seeing a finish of 65 seconds there for Michelle Kamanik. So she finished just behind Muriel Hart, but still ahead of Jose Morneau.
Still a very, very good run. She definitely had the fastest truck pull, though.
Yeah, definitely the fastest truck pull. But just a little bit of a mishap in that backwards drag with the sled there. So now we have
Manitoba's strongest woman currently.
Current Manitoba's strongest woman, Jocelyn Grimmelson, competition leader right now. She needs to make...
Her cute little pigtails.
She's got to make a nice finish here. She's got to finish strong if she wants to keep that first place. Bit of a rough start, but now she seems to have found her pace. She's got to keep her feet moving. She's got to keep those short steps going.
Because she wore hiking boots.
Yeah, she got that different footwear on. She's got her hiking boots on for that extra traction. Seconds, she's got to be fast on this arm over arm. This arm over arm, it's brutal to start, but she's getting it moving now.
Wow.
Look at those fast pushes with the legs. We're at about 40 seconds here. She's trying to beat 44.
Hard.
She's not going to quite make it. She's got to beat 60, though.
There we have it.
So we're going to see where Jocelyn Grimmelson finished here. Looked to be about a 50-second mark, but we're going to wait for the official time to come in. 52.43 puts her in second
Jocelyn's
place.
Getting interviewed here. Let's listen. And she won. She still won.
That finish got her the win. We have got Jocelyn Grimmelson, Western Canada's strongest master female, I should say.
It's a great time, and she's very grateful.
She's finishing with 28 out of 30 possible points.
That's awesome.
She missed out on 2 points over the course of the entire competition.
Western Canada's strongest woman now in Masters. Unbelievable. She's definitely a local hero right now.
So we are on to the men's side with Jocelyn having won the women's division.
That's a
We'll
nice
be
little
back
paycheck.
later with the rest of the podium there on the women's division. So the men are going to be pulling a boat anchor chain.
Actually,
It is
Mrs.
Muriel
Birthday.
Hart's
Happy
birthday today. She turns 52, and we are singing her happy birthday here.
Years old today and competing with the very best one. I'd love to see it. So if I could direct everyone's attention over here to the end of the run, that is the 600-pound anchor chain.
600-pound anchor chain.
One of the most unpleasant experiences.
Long time. This is one of Brent Ham's old pieces of equipment.
Won't move.
I've personally never pulled on this chain, but I've watched other people do it.
We've got some very strong guys here today, but I think they're really
And it's brutal. Every single time I've seen someone try and pull this chain, it is a brutal event. It is heavy. It is difficult to pull. Hi, Andrew.
Who? Oh, hi, Andrew. Wait, he's in the chat? How are you doing? Yeah, how's Westerns going? Drop it in the chat. We'd
So
love
just
to.
finishing up with the men's setup there, getting that rope tied on.
Hold on, we got men's right now and
We
women's.
got the men's leaderboard up right now.
There
There is
we
the
go.
women's.
Ding, ding, ding,
Jocelyn
ding, ding.
Grimmelson there, 21.5. Ooh,
That's a big
tie
thing because
for third
Michelle
and
and
fourth.
Kelly were back to back in Tolstoy. So now this is I don't remember what provincials were, but Kelly beat Michelle last time. So it's really nice to kind of see them going back and forth. Oh yeah, so Michelle won provincials, Kelly won Tolstoy. Now Michelle wins this. What's gonna happen in Selkirk? Yeah, or MSM. Or,
So Kelly Giddings needed that event win. Thanks to that event win, she bumped herself up to third place
as a tie with just
as a
with
tie.
Jose.
Because she did better in that last event, she gets to take third place.
Yep.
Kelly Giddings is,
Oh.
if you think you can do better than that, then you should have been here.
Yeah. Come on, Saskatchewan, Alberta, British Columbia. Come on, you guys. You're missing out. Manitoba dominates, okay? Yeah, Michelle just exclaiming how excited she is here.
Jose Morneau, she finished in at fourth place. Just a good, steady showing through every event. She put in the work.
You know, I wonder what the prize pool is.
Yeah, I don't know offhand.
Let's ask. Jan. what's the
Muriel
prize
Hart
pool?
there, fifth
For
place. Not quite the showing that she wanted today. I know she's been working on a number of these events, but she put in a great effort. And Trina Head, this is her first year competing, and she just jumped into some of the heaviest and hardest shows that Western Canada has to offer for the Masters women. And, you know, it's a respectable finish there.
True. I think that was overall a very, very good day for all the ladies. Regardless of how they placed. It was very, very good. You know, because... Are we switching up sponsors here?
All right.
Oh, okay. He's taking the leaderboard away. Whee.
We are just about set up here for the 50 feet and then jumping over to an arm-over-arm vehicle pull. Before we had the Ford F-150. Now we've got the Ford F-350 from La Prairie Crane. Big work truck loaded up with tools, loaded up with equipment. Comes in a fair bit heavier, and that's what the men have got to pull 50 feet to finish off this course. Up first, we're going to have Virgil Thompson, the lawyer from Regina, training out of Metal Gym.
Almost getting there.
So
Ooh,
Virgil wants a good finish here. He wants to try and get those couple of points that he needs to climb out of last
Bronson.
place there.
So Andrew Langlar, or Lunglar, I don't know actually how to pronounce your name, Andrew. He's third at Westerns on day one. Numero 3. And then hello, Bronson. That's awesome. Good for you. Congrats. Sorry, you were saying?
We'd be more proud of you, Andrew, if you were winning.
Honestly, yeah. You're not wrong. Just don't break your finger this time. And Bronson, why are you not competing yet? You're procrastinating, and you've become the weaker link. Shelby's been putting up some good numbers too, actually. You know, there's BJ. BJ is actually a Masters, and I asked him, I said, why are you not competing? And he said, because...
Virgil Thompson is
feel like
off
it.
like a rocket
Holy
with that
smokes.
boat anchor chain. That is a really impressive run from Virgil there.
I wonder how heavy that
See if he
anchor
can
is.
keep that pace up on the arm over arm. He's starting high there, which is great to see. But, man, he's got to pull that truck just out of the hole there. He's trying to get that truck started. It's moving along a little bit. He's getting it going. He's got to get it going better, though. It's moving, just inching along. He's trying to get every bit that he can out of this. He's got to finish off this as strong as possible. He's looking to try and make up 2.5 points at least and try and climb out of that last place spot. Can see the anguish on his face as he's trying to finish off this pull. He's got the truck moving at a decent pace. He's coming up, he's getting closer and closer to the end of his time frame here. But it looks like he's going to
just
finish.
gassed.
We're looking at about a minute 10 on that pull.
We have, fun fact, in the truck, that is Gord's youngest son, Malachi Grimolfson, who is currently driving a La Prairie crane vehicle. Sorry, I just had to pop that in there. The little brother decided to join Strongman today. Oh, Andrew says, I am a failure pending next year. You know what, Andrew? You're never a failure in my eyes. In fact, I look up to you, so there's that. And I mean that genuinely. Good job, Malachi. Look at him go.
We're really working smarter, not harder here today. Hooking that truck up to the boat anchor to pull it back.
How the roles have been reversed. Usually you, yeah, anyways. That's pretty funny.
A truly tremendous use of the limited brain power in Strongman.
Unless you're Gord. Just Gord. He's pretty dumb. You know who else is pretty dumb? Garrett. Looks like a starburst today, man.
So
At least
up
he brought me a
second, we've got Jeff Foster.
Look at that man. He looks like a Cookie Monster.
So Jeff Foster, he's looking to try and at least beat or get close to Virgil Thompson's score here. He wants to be awfully close to that. He doesn't want to give up that 9th place. Virgil put up a good time. We're going to see how this chain drag goes.
Is that a 3/4 ton truck or a 1 ton?
Jeff Foster is moving with that chain. He's making for a good pace with it. Impressive run on that. Looks like it's a little bit faster than what Virgil Thompson's run was.
Ooh,
Now he's
interesting
onto the
glance.
arm over arm. Let's see how he can get this truck moving. Again, it is just tough out of the hole there, getting
That
it
foot
moving.
placement was like half and half. Half of it was on the top, half of it was on the puck board. Crowd's going absolutely bonkers in here.
But it looks like he's going to crush that time just fine. It's going to be about 38 seconds here.
Wow.
For Jeff Foster. Solid run. That is a
Blood, sweat, and tears.
really, really quick run. He might even be able to claw back some points. Maybe he can, if that was a good enough run, maybe he can get ahead and, try and catch up to Scott Witherspoon there.
Yep. Oh, that's a 3/4 ton.
So we've got
Or
Scott
1 ton.
Witherspoon up next. These next several guys, points get really interesting here. Scott is currently going into this event with 18 total points. And all the way up to Lurie in 4th place is only 21 points. It's a 3-point difference across 5 positions.
And if you're smart, you're going to watch what your competitors do and not do what they did.
Every single one of these guys, these next 5 guys, every one of their positions is up for grabs.
Yep.
The slightest mistake here could result in
Detrimental.
dropping several positions. Witherspoon's going to be looking to get as fast a finish as he can. Every one of these guys is gunning for that 4th place finish here.
So we got Scott, Garrett in the hole.
It'll be a lot of work for these guys to try and make the podium. It's possible. If Scott were to finish first in this event, sorry, my math was off. Gord is just far enough ahead in 3rd place there. But 4th place for any one of these guys is on the table. Scott's got that low pull. He is off like a rocket. He is fast feet from him. Under 10 seconds on that chain drag. He is onto the arm over arm. He is working for that.
That was a fast drag.
He's got that truck moving. He is now putting in the work. He is over halfway done this truck pull before 25 seconds. Can he get a sub 30-second finish? Ooh, we're going to be close to a 30-second finish. That is what Scott Witherspoon needed. He is going to try and get as many points as possible out of that. Phenomenal, strong finish from Scott Witherspoon. 32.91 seconds.
Very nice.
That will be a tough time to beat.
All right, Garrett's on deck.
So we've got Garrett Werschuk up next.
Getting sleepy. Just correcting some technical things here. No, they don't. I'm just being silly.
Garrett's in that same boat as Scott was. He's so close to a 4th place finish.
True.
A good, strong showing in this last event could see Garrett finish as high as 4th.
Yeah, and you know what? He's not last. Well, no one's last because everyone's stronger than everyone else. So. Isn't my brother such a great truck driver?
Garrett's getting set. He's waiting for that start command from the ref. He's ready to go, and he is moving. Ooh, that is proven to be a heavy chain. Garrett's dealing with a knee injury going into this. So that knee injury might be affecting him a bit on this event. He's trying to get that finished. He's just about there.
He really, truly looked like a starburst right there. Come on, Garrett.
Finished that anchor chain drag in about 17 seconds.
Woo. That
Little mishap with the rope there, but he's got this truck moving.
Hold on, Garrett.
He's a little, almost 3/4 way done by 40. We're looking at a sub 45-second finish here.
Was that a ticked off one, or was that?
Don't think it was quite the finish Garrett was looking for. I think that anchor chain gave him a little more difficulty than he was hoping for.
Yeah.
But that said, Garrett's coming into this weighing about 215 pounds.
I wish I weighed that much.
I wouldn't be surprised if the next lightest competitor is over 250.
Yeah. I think Gord weighed in. I think he was about 250. I'd say Gord's probably the next lightest, arguably. So Garrett gained like 30 pounds then since Tolstoy. Holy.
Garrett is the world's thickest U80 competitor.
Did you see the thickest? He truly is. Truly is. He actually looks older when he's U80. There's Mr. Mario there. Mr. Dan Cadger.
So we've got Travis Crucial-Nicki up next.
Very nice.
Let's see what Travis can get done here today. Again, all of these guys, these mid-pack guys, they're all so close in the points. Every single one of them can launch themselves into a higher position here.
Yep.
Travis, break onto the podium.
Woo.
He is off fast with that anchor chain. Wow. Just
Sorry,
having
our
some
camera
camera
woman just fell
issues
there.
there.
The camera woman fell by accident. She's good.
But
though.
he blasted through that anchor chain pull, and he is
Oh,
making
yeah.
good work of this truck pull.
That's fast.
He knows that that's the work for it. He is over halfway done here,
Holy
30 seconds
smokes.
in. We are looking at a near 35-second finish.
Very nice.
36 seconds for Travis Crucial-Nicki. So that's going to put him into second place overall currently with the points. Scott Witherspoon still at 32.91 second finish. Impressive, did a great job on it. But with that finish, Travis Crucial-Nicki, no one else finishes here, but with a solid finish like that, he could very well end up in fourth place.
Sorry, my brother had to pay the sister tax, and that included a nerd cluster.
We've got Trevor Jaworski up next. He's got that body weight to really lean into that chain and get some movement out of it just off of that. It's going to be a matter of how fast he can get his feet moving. But as we saw on the Yoke and the Farmers, he's got fast feet, and he can really... Trevor's getting ready here. He's waiting for his start command.
Here we go.
Let's see what he can get done here.
Carrie, are you still in the chat?
Big pull off of the start there. He's moving along really comfortably. Fast feet. He's just moving along with that. Drifting a little bit off to the side there, but he got it done in under 10 seconds.
Yeah, especially because you have to start like right in the rain, basically.
He's got an interesting technique on the grip there on the rope, but it's working for him. He's moving along just fine. Truck's about halfway down the course at 30 seconds. Needs a few more feet here yet. How fast can he finish this? Is he going to be under 40 seconds? He's going to be close.
Never mind.
Looks like a sub 40-second finish from Trevor.
Sorry, Tyler.
We're going to wait for the official time to come in there on Trevor.
Oh, it's being submitted. Ooh.
40.56.
Damn, that was close. Oh, that was only 3/4 left or a second from our third place competitor, Foster.
Really good event for Jeff Foster in this last event here. Jeff's really going to be able to make up some points and try and end up with a better finish overall there. We've got Colin Lowry up next. Colin's looking to, at a minimum, hang on to that fourth place finish in this last event. He's got to finish high.
There we go. They get that moving now. There you go. Now
A
you're
little bit of a hiccup off of the line there, but he is moving along with that chain just fine.
There we go.
He's keeping a good pace. He's a little over 10 seconds. Looks like about 12 seconds to finish the chain. If he can make up that time, really nice start for the truck.
Thanks, Martin.
Truck is about halfway down at 30 seconds. Can he pick up some speed? Can he get that sub 40-second finish? Ooh, it's going to be tight.
He
We're
was
looking at
not happy
around
about that.
37 seconds on that.
He did not look happy.
Special time to come in.
It's nice to see that everybody's finishing it, though.
Next up, we have Gord Johnson, followed by
37.12 seconds. I believe that locks Colin Lurie in for 4th place. Not quite the finish.
You said his name right.
I'll give him that courtesy at least once.
He's been practicing this one a lot. This is probably his favorite event. He didn't post about it because he didn't want people seeing how he did. But
Yeah, it's something that he really likes, but he doesn't like Conan's wheel.
no, he gets bored of those. I think that's the thing. It's just boring.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't understand that at all. I think Conan's wheel is a great event, and I hate arm
I
over
feel
arm.
like so if you had it heavy enough, like when Natasha does it, it's too light. But when here we go.
So Gord hitting that shows that gap
There we
as
go.
much as possible to
Both
the
legs
second
up. Oh
place.
yeah, let's go, baby.
Good
Come on,
pull
Gramps.
off the line there.
There we go. Come on.
He's got those short, quick jumps with the rope there.
Come on, Mal. Let's go.
He's got that truck moving.
Come on, Dad. Let's go, Dad. Let's go, Dad. Coaching him there.
Truck is getting closer and closer. He's picking up
Come on,
some
Gord.
nice
Let's go,
speed.
Come on, Dad.
Going to be looking at around a 45-second finish there.
Next up, we have Ryan Vance.
So I bet you he's going to throw up after that.
Our final two.
That should.
Oh, he's not happy with that at all. He was shaking his head.
Not the finish he wanted there, but should be enough
I think he
to
tilted back
secure
too
him
late.
3rd place.
Yeah, I feel like he tilted back too late. He kind of was backwards, and he was pulling it, but he sat in there. He went wrong. Yeah, he got 2nd. Question mark? No, 7th. Sorry.
Yeah, 7th place finish there for Gord. It's not the finish that he wanted on that.
But
He's
he
about a
still is
second
third.
behind 6th place there.
That arm over arm. Witherspoon came back up though.
Yeah, Scott Witherspoon had a great finish there. Ryan
Whoa.
Vance, he is off fast with that chain.
That is way too
Holy
light for
crap. We are looking Ryan Vance and Denny Lebreche half a point apart. Whichever one of them finishes ahead of the other is the winner of this show. Ryan Vance has given it everything he's got. Can he make a sub 30-second finish?
Holy smokes, look at him go.
We are looking dangerously close to a 30-second finish.
Or
30.84
First
is the
place.
time we're hearing on Ryan Vance's run. Insanely fast.
yeah.
Denny Lebreche has got his work cut out for him. He needs to beat that 30.84 to keep his 1st place overall.
Everybody's just doing great.
Denny Lebreche has had the edge He's had the edge almost all the way through this competition. Just that last event, he had a little hiccup in the Yoke and Farmer carry. Is Ryan Vance going to make the underdog story? I shouldn't say underdog. He's not an underdog. He's an
No
absolute
way.
monster. But can he make that finish coming up from behind? Denny's up now. He's got to move fast. We saw about 7 seconds is what it took Ryan Vance to finish that chain. Lower on the chain. Can he make that up in the arm over arm?
He looks like a cloud.
He's making a good pull in the arm over arm. We are into a 10-second window for him to get this done. He is working for it. We're looking a little bit over.
We're cheering for Danny. Denny, sorry. My nose is stuffed up.
We have to wait for the official time.
36:00.
Please give us less than
So
5 minutes. We're going to make sure all these athletes get the recognition they deserve. We're going to find out who
3rd
our
place.
podium finishers are.
Not
So
quite
Vance.
enough from Denny Lebreche there. Ryan Vance made that comeback.
So Ryan Vance is currently in first place with 45.5 points.
And he's going to stay in first place.
Because we're done. Guys, if you made it to the end of the stream, drop a teardrop emoji.
Ryan Vance with a phenomenal finish. Ryan Vance will be Western Canada's strongest master
In the men's
division.
Boom. And Jocelyn Grimolfson is Western Canada's strongest woman master.
So there it is.
Boom. I'm so proud
We got
right
the
now.
women's leaderboard up there.
Selkirk representing. Let's go.
The event wins and 2 second places.
All right. And the men's side. Men's side here. We're gonna basically show you the men's score, and then we're gonna go cut for a break, and we are going to get ready to show the podiums. Ryan, absolutely stellar. Literally, what is that? Point and a half? Point and a half off.
Look at those nearly mirrored scores
Yeah.
from Denny and Ryan.
I gotta take a picture of that.
Ryan started off just a little bit short with a joint second and a second place finish, while Denny had 2 event wins right off 4 and 5. Ryan was able to make that comeback and get 2 event wins in the yoke and farmer carry medley, and then in the chain drag and arm over arm, while Denny fell behind just a little bit there. Absolute nail-bite taking second place, and Gord Grimmelson rounding out our podium.
Yeah, baby. All right, we're going to take a break and set up the podiums, and we will be right back.
Fun fact, this is going to be Ryan Van.
All right, we're back.
We are back for our podium finishes here.
We're going to let Tyler speak, and then we'll make comments after.
We want to give a shout out to Stratton Agri, one of our title sponsors here, really made this show possible. Stratton Agri really contributed heavily to this prize pool and the funds that it takes to put on a show like this. Big shout out to Rumble in the Valley for hosting us. Rumble in the Valley provides us a great crowd.
Send some clapping emojis in the live stream. Shout out to Hooters. Shout out to Iron Age. Shout out to La Prairie Crane. Even though they're not an official sponsor, shout out to La Prairie Crane.
In third place from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Kelly Giddings.
Woo!
Kelly Giddings,
Kelly.
third place. There is cash prizes and SBD gift cards for our podium here.
Ooh, really? Wow. They really went above and beyond with that.
Great finish from Kelly. She worked so hard in that last event.
Michelle is just absolutely fired up. Coming
Michelle
off of
taking
surgery.
second place.
Good job. 2023 National Champion. 2024 Manitoba Strongest Woman. 2025 Western Canada Strongest Master Women's. Amazing.
Year over year, just great finishes
Ooh, that's fancy.
from Jocelyn Grimmelson. Jocelyn finishing with 28 out of 30 possible points.
That's awesome. She's probably ecstatic right now. Maybe we can get her on the live stream. Here, I'll see if I can get her over. Can you grab Jocelyn? Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic showing from these women here today. They worked so hard. They earned every
Jocelyn's
bit
coming
that
over
they
here.
did. We're going to see if we can get Jocelyn on the live stream here for a second.
Jocelyn, we just have a question for you. You had an absolutely stellar performance.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Fantastic. That was so much fun. Honestly, like the best time ever. I hope this.
There you have it, folks. Thank you, Jocelyn. That looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm so proud. I knew you were going to win, but you know, you did great and you smell delicious.
It's like
All right.
Jocelyn said, we want to see these shows get bigger, but that also means that we need more people to sign up. We need more people coming in
Oh, wait
to
a
do
minute.
these shows.
Oh, we have fourth. Oh, right, because there's more competitors.
Scott Witherspoon finished fourth place overall. Great finish in a couple events.
Here we go.
Third place here.
Let's go.
Gord Grimmelson finishing strong in third place. 2023 Masters lightweight
He almost
champion.
fell over.
Gord's
Look at
been to OSG. He's been to the Arnolds.
Hosts the Strength Shop podcast.
And he is officially the third strongest men's Masters competitor.
He was definitely not
In
expecting
a nail
that.
biter finish, we've got Denny Lebreche in
Denny.
second place. Denny, the owner of Valkyrie Strength in Regina, Saskatchewan. If you're looking to get strong, message him for some coaching. Clearly, he knows a thing or two
Ooh,
about
$200
it.
bucks. Oh,
He's flexing that cash there, tucking it into his shirt.
He's definitely going to lipsticks after.
Ryan Vance with a phenomenal first place finish in the West. That matters.
Ooh, look at it. His belt's made a nice little design. What a guy.
Ryan worked hard for this event today. Absolutely incredible finish from him.
Let's see if we can get some more Thrones. We're going to do some interviews. Sure. Okay, we'll do that. So we're going to do some interviews. And then we're also going to do...
Ryan Vance told me earlier today that this is his second last show. He's got one more show that he's going to do, a Pro-Am up near Edmonton. But what a way to go out, winning the Western Canadian title for your division.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get Ryan Vance on the stream. Right here. All right. Hello. Nice to meet you. Good, how are you? Have a seat. All right, so You're coming in here from Alberta, correct?
Calgary, Alberta, yes.
Calgary, Alberta. How does it feel to be Western Canada's strongest master right now?
It feels good. I'm just really looking forward to a burger and a beer, and I'm just glad nothing got hurt. Everybody did really well. Nobody got hurt today. That was good. Oh, yeah. I'm just glad now I can buy my plane ticket home. I can go to work on Monday.
Nice. What do you say? What would you say was your best event for the day, and what was your weakest one?
Probably the second half, and the truck was good. I like that. I'm good at the movement stuff. I'm not very static strong, but I can move. I can move with weight. So I was happy with that. I'm just really happy I didn't get hurt, and everything's in one piece.
Well, congratulations again. You did great. You totally deserve that celebration, and go knock them out of the park.
Great. Thank you very much. Thanks for putting it on, guys. Thank you.
No worries. Take care. All right.
That was Ryan
awesome.
Vance, our newly crowned Western Canada's strongest master men.
I believe so. Okay. So, we're going to start talking about the next events here while the athletes get their photos done. So, the next event that we have is Manitoba's Strongest Man and Woman, June 29th. That will be in Vida for their Canada Day special. Please come. It's going to be a lot of fun. The next we have Selkirk's Shake the Interlake Strong Mania, hosted by Iron Image. That'll be July 12th. After that, we have the second. So the Selkirk one will be the second regional qualifier. The Manitoba Strongest Man and Woman is just another one where it's a big event, prize pool, whatnot. So come cheer on everybody if you can. Carrie Poole, I'm talking to you. We have, what do we have next? August, we have provincials. Yes. I believe it's the 9th, the weekend of the 9th. So provincials will be held in Winkler again this year. Stones, guys. Stones. We get stones, okay? We're all hyped up for stones. We want stones. After that, we have Deadlifts for Dreams as well. Can't forget about that. If you haven't, that is September 6th. So if you have not signed up for that and you're wanting to participate, do that now because it's almost done. But that will be held at Training Grounds Gym. And it's a charity lift. If you want more information, check out Strong Manitoba or check out Devin Penner. He can help you out. And after that, we have anything else? Oh, Gimli. Can't forget about Gimli. There's a couple Manitoba competitors in there, including Manitoba's Strongest Man, Andrew Langelar. And that will be held August, I think, long weekend, I'm pretty sure. August 2nd, Icelandic Festival. It's at the big Viking statue. Seating is very limited, so get there early or, join the live stream because live stream will be good too. Reach out to Strong Manitoba if you want to participate in them. Do so. Reminder to athletes, if you haven't gotten your SCC card, you need that to go to provincials, and nationals will be in October. Correct?
In Calgary.
In Calgary. Come on, guys. It's close. Let's get her done. Any last words? Great rest of your day, and stay dry. Signing off. Thanks for listening to my shit.